Well, it is tell it goodbye day at the ballpark, and the Giants are waiting for Sean Estes to get loose, and this is also a time, Mike, it can be very difficult for the starting pitcher because you never quite know what time the first pitch is going to be.
Well, as difficult as it is for Sean Estes, and there's distraction. You only have to go to the other side of the field to rookie Jeff Williams, and you have to try and imagine what he's going through. And he's going to pitch in front of 60,000 people today. It's got the bunting hung on the sidelines of the field, very much like that you'd see in a playoff or a World Series game. So if Sean Estes has butterflies, and I'm sure he does, Jeff Williams has them tenfold.
Now look at this powerful group. Dusty Baker, and there's Bill Rigney and Charlie Fox, and they are all exchanging autographs. Roger Craig, and, Herman Franks is down there at the very end. You know, we used to say that Roger Craig looked like LBJ. More and more. As he gets older, he is LBJ. Take a look at him. Boy, what a great skipper he was for you.
Oh boy, I tell you, he took us all to another level, and he brought the pride back to the city and to the Giants organization. And it was just the most, probably of all the things that I was privileged to be part of in this game, that was the one I'm most proud of. And if it wasn't for Roger Craig and Al Rosen and Bob Lurie, it never would have happened.
Now what's happening are these gentlemen, the managers, the former managers, are all coming out to exchange the lineup card with Dusty Baker and Bill Rigney, who has always had hip problems. He's had a number of hip replacements. Is leaning on the Giants manager as they head out to home plate. And this is a great save.
A lot of baseball in that, Fiveson.
And Roger Craig with the biggest ovation. A lot of these umpires, heck, weren't even born when Bill Rigney and Herman Franks were managing. This is really a special day for the players as well, because they're going to take this in and take it in as much as they can.
Well, they have, and they've gotten caught up in the moment. And if you walked around the clubhouse today, when all of the hoopla that was in the Giants clubhouse before the game cleared out, and it was just the Giants players, it got very quiet. This is a game that they want to win. It's a series that they want to win. And they want to win it for the great fans who are here today, and they want to win it for themselves. And they want to win it for the players that played here before them. A lot of emotion in the Giants clubhouse today. And on the other side of the fence, the Dodgers want to spoil the party. And that's the way it should be.
Dusty Baker, of course, was on.
All right, thank you.
Those staffs with Roger Craig.
Gene Klein's giving Herman Franks a hug. Gene Klein's in Chicago went from being an active player to a coach, and he was on Herman Frank's staff. Got his first opportunity to coach the big leagues because of Herman.
Barry Bonds will play his last game of the year. He's having surgery, scheduled surgery, tomorrow. But we have seen Bonds play on one leg in this series. And we've also determined that he's the best one-legged player we've ever seen.
I asked him this morning how his legs felt. He said, don't ask. Didn't get much sleep last night. A lot of pain because of the load he put on it running the bases. Just slide at the plate that aggravated it. An awkward turnaround first base where he collided with Eric Karros that aggravated. And he says he's got 9 good innings or whatever it takes today. Left in that leg before he goes under the knife tomorrow. He is aware of the Giants' history of this ballpark, probably more than any other Giant. And he wants to win this ball game today. He wants this ballpark to go out a winner. He thinks it deserves to go out a winner. And that's their mission today.
Remember, this was a ballpark that he was raised in. Another player that this day is very special to is F.P. Santangelo. That came out to this park. Loved the Giants as a youngster in Sacramento, and seen the older guys as they've come through the doors in the clubhouse. He's loved every minute of it. And now the Giants take the field. And as you would expect, the people here at Candlestick, it's a full house, are on their feet. And what a great shot that is. Is full. It is a special ballpark. All right, let's take a look at the Dodgers starting lineup, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Eric Young will lead it off, followed by Mark Grizzolonic. Gary Sheffield is hitting third, 35 home runs. Take a look at that at the stick. Eric Karros against the Giants, 14 RBIs in 11 games. Raul Mondesi will hit fifth. Devon White is in the sixth slot. Adrian Beltre seventh. Paul LaDuca is hitting eighth, and Jeff Williams, the pitcher, will hit ninth.
Let's take a look at our Pepsi pitcher profile. Left-handed hurler Sean Estes, a three-pitch pitcher, an average of 91 to 95 miles per hour on the fastball. Can do a couple things with it. He can cut it and sink it. Got a great curveball and an outstanding changeup. He's starting to throw more and more. And when he mixes those pitches, he's effective. Candlestick this year in daytime, 5-0 to 2.45 ERA, and he's the kind of pitcher that handles adrenaline well. And I really think in his last outing he did not pitch well because he was looking forward to today. Defensively behind Estes, the Giants will have Bonds, Bernard, and Burks in the outfield with Miller, Aurelia, Kenton, Snow across the infield. Brent Maine will get the assignment to do the catching in the last game ever played here at Candlestick Park. And Sean Estes gets the assignment to try and win that ball game. And here are our General Motors keys to the game. One, win at all costs. That's right. They want to win this game, and Dusty Baker's going to play it like a playoff game. Go out and make Candlestick proud. The place has had great history. No better way to make it even greater than to win the last game. And say goodbye with style. All three goals the Giants will try to accomplish today on a bright, sunny, warm afternoon, the last day ever. A baseball game will be played in this field.
And Estes' first pitch to Young misses, 1 ball to no strikes. So we get underway at 1:17. And Estes with a strike. And we talked about adrenaline games before, Mike. And I've always thought you said it correctly. It affects the breaking ball more than the fastball, doesn't it?
Well, it does. And any kind of a finesse pitch, you have a tendency to overthrow. You don't have a real good feel of it. But I think a guy who has a fastball like Estes, and it's a four-seam when he goes with mostly.
And a strike, and he's 3-2.
That's a pitch that benefits with adrenaline. You don't have to have great feel for it to get through that adrenaline surge and wear it down, which usually takes about an inning or two. Guys who throw sinkers oftentimes throw too hard. They throw through their.
And that breaking ball just missed, and it's a full count. Culpa is the umpire behind home plate. And that's hit into center field. Michael Bernard going back with room. 1 down. So Estes, who is working on a pretty good infield.
Yeah, he's got a good focus. You can always see it. There's not much interaction with those around him. He gets in that lone little world. Guy comes from the mound into the dugout. He's not waving at the fans. I mean, he's focused. He's looking at the grass. He's thinking about the lineup he's about to pitch to. In his mind, he's already pitched this game about 100 times.
Grizzolonic takes the pitch low and in. Grizzolonic hitting .321. 7 home runs, 43 RBIs. He, this year, has been a very tough out for the Giants.
Good hitter. Mark Gardner calls him a typical Montreal Expos hitter. And I said, well, what's that mean? He says that they're in the pitch they can't hit.
And there's a breaking ball that he chased wildly, and it's 1-2.
They swing at everything, and he just proved positive there. I think right now Estes has a very quick rhythm. It's going to take a while for that to wear down and soften up a bit. A little quicker pace than he normally throws, understandably.
1-2. On deck is Gary Sheffield. Big breaking ball is outside. Grzelcyk went 2 for 5 in the loss last night. Got him.
Oh, and that's a great pitch right there. He got him with a 2-2 changeup. And that's something Ron Peronowski's been talking to Estes about, using the changeup as a strikeout pitch. And boy, he locates it perfectly right below the strike zone. And he gets Grzelcyk, a good fastball hitter, thinking hard stuff, to get out front. Strike 3, see you later. Grab some pine.
Here's Gary Sheffield. Sheffield batting .299. 33 home runs, 98 RBIs. Sheffield right now making Estes wait. Shot into center field. Bernard coming in, and he'll back off, and the ball hits off his chest, and Sheffield's going to hold at first with a single.
Boy, that was a knuckleball going out to Marvin Bernard about 140 miles an hour. When you hit a ball that squarely, you take all the spin off it. And Marvin trying to wrestle it down, that's a tough play.
Well, the 2-out single bringing Eric Karros to the plate, and we talked about Grzelcyk being a tough out. Karros 2 for 5 on Tuesday, 3 for 5 in the game last night. And the thing with Karros, he's been picking up his base hits all over the ballpark, hit sharply past Aurelia. So very similar to the first inning last night, when Levon Hernandez got the first couple of outs and then ended up pitching with the bases loaded, only to get Hollingsworth to fly out to left field.
And he got that third out, and he got that first zero, and it was so important. We talked about last night, and it's true today. The sooner the Giants can get this fan, this large crowd into the game, the better off they're going to be. And early zeros for Estes and early runs for the offense are the key.
Now here's Mondesi hitting .252, 32 home runs, 93 RBIs. Mondesi in the series is 3 for 8. Lifetime against Estes, 3 for 24 with 10 strikeouts. And the pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. So Estes and Maine taking advantage of the very aggressive Raul Mondesi. Devon White is on deck. Mondesi takes a fastball for a strike, and he doesn't buy it, and it's 0-2. And Mondesi, very obvious, unhappy.
Yeah, they sit outside, and I think Mondesi's got a point.
He does.
Yes. If that's a strike, it's going to be a 0-0 ball game. But if I'm Estes, I go right back out the same location.
Oh, 2 pitch is out there again, but that missed 1-2. Here's the pitch that Mondesi disputed.
Pretty good argument.
1 ball and 2 strikes. The long look to second. Mondesi takes inside. He tried to hit the inside corner and just missed.
Boy, he was thinking away too. He got a little bit of a lean. That ball came inside. He couldn't get off a swing. He just had to drift out of the way. They sit up late, and he almost walks into it. Curveball down below the strike zone. Strike 3 right here.
Got him. Mondesi takes another look. Culpa says, sit down. Giants coming up.
Dear Shell, my name is Cameron Smith, and I have an idea. Give away air. If you're driving along with a low tire, then you're already not having a great day. And then having to fish around for a quarter to buy something that's basically free in the first place doesn't make it any better. Free air. It just makes sense to me. Thank you for listening. Sincerely, Cameron Smith.
The word is about. There's something evolving. Whatever may come, the world keeps revolving. They say the next big thing is here, that the revolution's near. But to me it seems quite clear that it's all just a little bit of history repeating.
In our family, men lose their hair early. Thank you. By the time we hit 30, we don't have to invest much in combs. So I started using Rogaine when I was like 28, at the first sign of fallout. Before I looked like I needed it, because I knew I would. So here I am. I've been using Rogaine for about 2 years now, right at the source of the problem, and I don't see any difference. And that's the idea. You keep the hair you have. Look, I love my dad. I'm just not in a rush to look like him. Simple, safe, smart. Rogaine. It's stronger than heredity.
You can't spell amazing season without the A's. And their wild playoff run is right here on Fox Sports Net Bay Area. The A's face the Angels tonight at 7, only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area.
Well, it's a full house, and they're here to watch the final game of this ballpark. Murph, ready for the next 40. Here's the San Francisco Giants lineup, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Leading off will be Marvin Bernard. Batting second, Bill Miller. Barry Bonds. Bonds will hit third. The cleanup hitter is Jeff Kent. Ellis Burks batting fifth. Sixth is J.T. Snow. Rich Aurilia seventh. Brent Mayne eighth. And Sean Estes is hitting ninth.
Take a look at our Pepsi pitcher profile for left-hander Jeff Williams, a 4-pitch pitcher with a fastball, curveball, slider, and a changeup. He'll throw anything at any time, and he's going to have to suppress that adrenaline hit he's got going right now. Nothing in his short career could possibly have prepared him for this game today.
And the pitch to Bernard is inside. Bernard hitting .283, 15 home runs, 61 RBIs.
You know, we talked about sinker ball pitchers being guys that are probably the most handicapped in big games. And that's because they throw so hard they don't get a sink. And that's the type of pitcher that Jeff Williams is.
Estes watching. And Bernard hits one to left field. And it's way back. Far back. Tell it bye-bye, baby! And that home run brought to you by your Northern California Nissan dealers.
They wanted to get the crowd into the game early. Bingo! A fastball right out over the plate, right at the belt, and Marvin knows just what to do with it. Puts a good swing on it, gets backspin on it, and rides it right out of here the opposite way. And now the curtain call.
Here's Bill Miller. And Miller takes a strike.
Jeff Williams with one major league victory, and that's his 2 starts ago against the Giants at Dodger Stadium. Through 5 innings, gave up 1 unearned run on 2 hits. Looked outstanding that night.
Miller fouls it out of play.
Well, when you're on the road and you got a gray uniform on and you light up a crowd when one of the hometown guys takes you deep, that's a bad feeling.
Miller hits a high fly ball to right field. Mondesi, trading his eyes, makes the catch.
defensively for the Dodgers today, they'll have Sheffield, White, Mondesi in the outfield. Beltre, Grozolonic, Young, and Karros across the infield. Paul LaDuca gets the assignment behind the dish doing the catching. And young Jeff Williams, a native of Australia, looking for his second major league victory.
Here's Bonds, a home run last night. And Bonds takes up and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Jeff Williams, not a big guy, 6 feet tall, 185-pounder.
And it's low, 2-0. Bonds, 83 RBIs, hitting .265. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
90-mile-an-hour fastball from Williams.
And Bonds chases another pitch, and it's 2-2. Would think that the thing that, you know, Bonds and Kent and Burks, the power guys, it's so hard not to think home run on every pitch just because of the crowd. Bonds goes the other way, a little nubber, and that is a foul ball. Jeff Kent on deck, number 25. Bonds pops it up to right field. Mondesi coming in, and he puts it away, and there's 2 down.
But good mixture of speeds right there from the young left-hander. Really had Bonds out front.
Here's Jeff Kent. Kent hit home run number 23 into right center field last night. Kent needs 1 RBI for 100, and that would give him 3 years in a row where he's knocked in 100, and that is significant. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike. Kent will become the 3rd second baseman to do that. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 in 3 straight years. Charlie Gehringer did it with the Tigers, and Bobby Doerr did it with Boston. And we're talking about hasn't been done in almost 50 years. 0-2 pitch to Kent. Outside, 1-2. And indeed it is. Tell it goodbye. Up and into Kent, 2-2.
Well, he's diving out there on a bit of a lean, looking away, and almost walked into a pitch pretty much the same way Mondesi did in his at bat. Straightens him up. They say this lefty is not afraid to come inside, and I believe it.
Strike 3 call. And the inning is over, so giving up the home run to Bernard. After that, Williams settles in to retire Miller, Bonds, and Kent. Marvin Bernard, bye-bye, baby. 1-0 Giants.
Check out the Giants Dugout stores for sportswear, gifts, and Giants tickets. With 7 locations in the Bay Area, there's a dugout near you.
For most of us, buying a new or used car is the 2nd largest purchase we will ever make. It should be an enjoyable experience. One way to ensure that it is enjoyable is to buy from someone you trust. One of the best measures of trustworthiness is longevity. Only one Central Coast auto dealership has been owned and operated by the same family for 76 years. Richardson Chevrolet, Salinas.
Richardson Chevrolet. You know you're in for some good pizza eating when you go to Straw Hat. That's a given.
But did you know Straw Hat offers special packages for birthday parties, little league to bigger leagues, or any occasion, and all at special discounts? With the best pizza in town and in a fun atmosphere, anytime you go to Straw Hat, you'll feel like you're going to a party. Straw Hat Pizza on Auto Plaza Drive off of 41st Avenue and Highway 1, and on Freedom Boulevard in Aptos. Being careful isn't enough. Accidents do happen, and work injuries still occur. If you're hurt on the job, you need the certified specialists at Rucka, O'Boyle, Lombardo, and McKenna for expert legal advice. Don't wait until it's too late.
Making a false or fraudulent workers' compensation claim is a felony, subject to up to 5 years in prison or a fine of up to $50,000 or double the value of the fraud, whichever is greater, or both imprisonment and fine.
Giants 1, Dodgers nothing to the top half of the second inning. Now I'd like to tell you about our Giants leaderboards, brought to you by CHW Bay Area, the leader in sports medicine. And our Giants leaderboard today is most home runs at Candlestick as a member of the Giants. Willie McCovey on top of that list with 231. Willie Mays with 202. Barry Bonds 135. Matt Williams 129. And Bobby Bonds 103.
Here's Devon White. White batting .270, 14 home runs, 67 RBIs. White takes a strike. White a switch hitter. Pretty consistent. Hitting .291 right-handed, .262 left-handed. And the curveball misses low. Adrian Beltre on deck, and then Paul LaDuca. We're in the second on an unbelievable day here at the ballpark. The weather, it is almost as if Candlestick Park said, you complained about the cold weather all these years, take this. Burks, track, and at the wall he makes the catch.
Okay, Devon White's one of those guys that scares me in a big game like the game today. And he can turn it up a notch. It's a fastball out of the plate away, goes with the location. And Burks using all the Candlestick to haul this one in. Good concentration. Watch him look right into the glove. Now find the wall.
Swinging a foul back is Adrian Beltre. Takes a wicked cut. Pete Alonso with a nice camera angle on that catch by Ellis Burks. There's Pete. As you can see, Pete combed his hair for the big game today.
Yeah, he used his shoe.
One ball and one strike. And a baby Pete, don't let a huge game like this get in the way of that wonderful hairdo.
Well, we're not buying it. For years he said that his hair would get messed up because of the wind at Candlestick.
Must be the humidity, huh? Today. 2 balls and 1 strike to Beltre. And now it's 3-1. Estes a couple of strikeouts in the first inning. And the walk. Well, this place has been sold out for quite a while. And as you look around, anytime you see section 61, 59, straightaway center field in the upper deck, you see people in those seats. That's as good a crowd as you're going to get. My request for tickets for this game, probably 100 at least. There's a strike.
I mean, it started last year. Giants fans anticipating this day for a long time, and it has come as advertised. A game that everybody wants to see. I just think the schedule makers were letting it be the Dodgers that the Giants teed up against one last time here at the Stick.
A little high to LaDuca. Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach, running through the sign. Bernard shading LaDuca towards right center field. The gap for LaDuca is in left center. And now Estes throws to first. Beltre, 17 steals. He's been thrown out 6 times.
And I think he had a little bit of a lean going.
Curveball of beauty.
Now that's a pitch he didn't have at the start of the year. He put a slide step on to have a quick release to sort of upset the timing of Beltre. And the pitch he didn't have was that big overhand curveball. Normally when he would slide step, he would go with the fastball. But Estes has come so far this year.
And again to throw to first.
See the scrape there on the mound. Comes over and steps. Now when he starts home, his back foot will scrape that patch. Skid mark.
And there's a shot into right center field. That'll be a base hit. Hustling over to third is Beltre. LaDuca with a single. Dodgers runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now Paul LaDuca had a couple of at-bats in Los Angeles that were impressive. It seemed like every time he made a mistake in location and it got a ball up to him, he was all over it. And he shows the same ability here in this at bat. He got a high fastball, keeps that top hand on the ball, and just drives it right into right center.
And the Giants had their defense set properly. However, LaDuca hit a line drive.
Not a big guy, just 5'10", and that was right across his letters, the top of the strike zone. Put that down the scout report. Good high ball hitter.
Jeff Williams, 0 for 3. And a good chance he'd be trying to bunt in the spot. And it's low. 1 ball and no strikes. This kid is from Australia. However, did pitch at Southeastern Louisiana. Squeeze. And they got Beltre in a rundown. And the throw. And another throw, and Estes tags him out. It's a great play if it works. It stinks if it doesn't.
Well, it looked to me like Jeff Williams didn't get the sign because he actually pulled his bat back. On a suicide squeeze, you got to jump out and make an effort if the ball's 10 feet over your head. And for Adrian Beltre, he times it right, and he's hung up. When he sees the effort from Williams, he's got nowhere to go. And really not a very good rundown employed by the Giants. They ran him back to the lead bag, which is not where you want to do. Not what you want to do.
And Williams fouls it out of play. And Williams had a pretty good rip. Outside for Estes. Williams is the guy he wants. He does not want to have to face Eric Young. And he walked him.
I'm really surprised at that play from Davey Johnson. The conventional play would have been a standard sacrifice to move LaDuca into scoring position at second base, give up an out, and then turn the lineup over and let Eric Young have a chance to knock two men in with the base hit. And I can't believe he knows enough about Jeff Williams' bunting ability to put a squeeze on it to play in a game like this. And Jeff Williams did not react to the pitch well. He brought the bat back. The pitch was outside. He brought the bat back. It was called a ball, but in a suicide squeeze situation, you've got to get down and you've got to get that, at least make an effort to the ball. It wasn't Beltre that missed the sign. He got the verbal sign from Hoffman, the third base coach.
Well, it's up to Estes now to go after Eric Young, and the pitch is low and away. 1 ball and no strike. Young hit a fly ball to Marvin Bernard to open up the ball game. LaDuca at second, Williams at first, and it's 2 balls and no strike. And that's a base hit. Ellis Burks is charging, and LaDuca is going to score, and this game is tied. So the mistake by Estes in walking Williams comes back to hurt him. And it gets a poor executed squeeze play. It's that decision and the manager's decision off the hook.
Boy, nice little swing put on by Eric Young. Outside fastball. He's using his hands, staying on top. Going the other way. And it's the 2-out base hit that was the key last night, and it's significant again today.
Grzelcyk struck out in the first inning. Big curveball, and that's in for a strike. Young has stolen 50 bags this year, and the Dodgers would like to have Young at second base, with Grzelcyk at the plate, and we'll see if Davey Johnson has any intentions of sending Eric Young. Another curveball is high. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I don't think it's a good time for the Dodgers to try to steal. I think it's important for Grzelcyk to try and swing the bat and get the inning prolonged to Sheffield and Karras, and not risk a stolen base attempt from Eric Young. They already have a runner in scoring position at third base, so it's not like they gain a lot. Plus, with a couple of walks this inning already, it's not that far-fetched to think that Estes might walk Grzelcyk and move Eric Young on his own.
Plus, Young has been caught 21 times. That's the most in the National League. 2-1 to Grzelcyk. And that's down the right field line, and this could be trouble. Burks giving chase, and that is a fair ball. Williams comes in to score. It's a ground rule double. It's now 2-1.
And that's a break. That ball doesn't bounce out of play. Eric Young walks in for the 3rd Dodger run.
So the 2 walks in this inning have both scored.
Jeff Williams getting some high fives from his buddies.
And now Estes has to deal with Sheffield.
Now Sheffield's a pretty patient hitter. He's not a guy likely to go out of the strike zone. And what Estes should be doing is corner pitching him through it out the at bat. Every pitch is like an 0-2 count because he's got the open base. But boy, I tell you, it's a tough customer on deck too. Eric Karras has been red hot.
Blocked by Maine. 1 ball and no strikes. Estes trying to get out of this jam here in the 2nd inning. And it looked like he was on his way to doing it. And that fastball is high. 2-0.
Got a pitch. Can't start just throwing it up there. Cannot bang your head against Sheffield. You try and muscle up and throw fastballs by him, you will lose.
And he took a rip.
Ooh, that's close.
Sheffield with 2 outs in the 1st inning, lined one just in front of Marvin Bernard. Two runners in scoring position here in the second. 2 in. And that's very high, and now it's 3-1. Eric Karros on deck. And the walk.
Well, he used his mulligan. Now there's no place to put Karros. And Dusty's sending out Ron Peronowski just to refocus.
.49 pitches for Sean Estes.
Now, pitch count really isn't going to make a whole lot of difference today. I mean, Dusty's going to play this game like the 7th game of the World Series. He really will go right through his bullpen. He might have used other starters in this ball game to get a win. It was a bases loaded situation in yesterday's ball game that Livan Hernandez had early on that he was able to pitch through. First inning. Got Todd Hollinsworth to fly out to Barry Bonds in the inning. And that was a huge out that Livan got. And today, Estes being challenged in much the same way.
So here's Eric Karros. Karros with a base hit in the first inning. .356 hitter with the bags loaded. 0-1.
Well, he pulled off that location on the outside part of the plate. Head really snapped around. Watch the head, Eric Karros. Yanks right out.
And Karros, who likes the pitch up, fouled it straight back, and it's 0-2. It's the type of swing you want to see out of a cleanup hitter. 0-2 to Karros. They're going away, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch. That's a good 0-2 pitch. It's just off the plate where you're not going to get hurt. Some umpires will even give you the strike. A good teaser.
Now timeout is called by Karros.
You have 3 pitches you can come back with off that. You can go inside with a fastball. You can go back out there with a fastball. You can try and backdoor the breakable. All effectively set up by that good 0-2 low outside location just off the plate.
And they're going to check. He went around. And Estes gets out of it by only allowing the 2 runs. And it could have been worse. Karros not happy. Giants coming up. Ellis Burks will lead it off. 2-1 Dodgers.
Book your travel online with Southwest Airlines. And you'll automatically get double Rapid Rewards flight credits, which means 4 round trips get you a free ticket. And some downtime for your computer. And American Express card members can use membership rewards points to earn free Southwest Airlines tickets even faster.
You are now free to move about the country.
Introducing a radically new SUV. The new Nissan Xterra. Choose your sick days wisely.
What do you have, folks? A large pepperoni pizza.
And a Pepsi, please.
Sure thing, Curly.
Thank you.
Hey, we both know I ordered a Pepsi-Cola, and now you've insulted me by offering me this. But I'd like to give you a chance to make amends. Capiche? Here you go.
Good eye.
Hey, what's it gonna take to get you to buy this computer today, huh? Come here, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll upgrade your Sims to Dims, no charge. You'll even throw in a SCSI card. See, I ain't a mouse pad. You want the mouse pad? 100% pure real neoprene. Come on, let me talk to you.
Missouri, Memphis highlights college football Saturday on Fox Sports Net.
Well, a reminder about the Pacific Bell Park season tickets. They're on sale right now, and a $250 deposit will get you a down on a great seat. Good seats still are available. Call 1-800-5-GIANTS or go to the Giants website at www.sfgiants.com.
195 days, and you're not going to believe it. The weather over there today?
Yeah.
Foggy, windy, and a little drizzle. No, not true.
No games left here. This is it.
Here's Ellis Burks, and Burks pops it up. Right side of the diamond. Eric Karros makes the catch.
Karros is still steamed about his at-bat. I love it.
All right, here's one of the many great moments at Candlestick Park. Swinging a chopper again. He has to come home. There's one. The throw to third. He got out of it. I don't believe it. Eddie Murray. And it goes. And that was September 18th, 1997. Here's J.T. Snow who takes a strike. I still don't believe it.
That was a miracle.
I still don't believe
There's
it.
no way he gets out of that. Nobody out. Todd Zeal comes up, strikes him out looking at inside part of the plate with about a 78-mile-an-hour fastball that locks him up.
If the Giants had lost that game, they'd have been 2 out. As it turned out, I mean, it was a 2-game swing. Snow takes the breaking ball for a strike, 1 and 2.
That was a great 2-game series.
J.T. Snow batting .272, and he swings and misses, and Williams with his second strikeout, bringing up Richard Ray.
I'll say this for the youngster, Jeff Williams opened up this ball game, gave up a home run to Mark Menard, and he has really settled down into a nice rhythm. He's established all of his pitches, and he's got a live arm. Through 5 good innings in Los Angeles against the Giants, giving him just a couple of hits. It was his first big league victory, and he looks tough early on.
Aurelia takes the pitch high. It's 279, 21 home runs, 76 RBI.
Before the game, I saw former outfielder Don Landrum played for the Giants in 1966.
It's hit foul.
And he grabbed me by the arm. He says, "I want you to do me a favor. I want you to say hello to the Monday Night Card Group in Antioch." He says, "They're great Giants fans, and I've been winning money from them for a long time, and I got to be nice to them, or they're going to kick me out of the group."
Okay, Donnie. Cook and I will help you continue to make more cash.
He says they're better than a pension.
On the ground to Grizzolano. And his throw to first is in time. And Jeff Williams with a 1-2-3 inning. He's retired 6 in a row. After 2 innings here at Candlestick, it's 2-1 LA.
Your Giants, Fox Attitude, only on Fox Sportsnet Bay Area. It's a season-ending showdown as the Giants try to crumble the Rockies. San Francisco meets Colorado Sunday at noon, only on Fox Sportsnet Bay Area.
From a beautiful garden walk to an elegant rock wall and wherever your designs may take you, Antolini Company provides a wide variety of masonry and landscaping supplies to help make those dreams come true. Over 30 years in business, we have the knowledge and experience to offer you the very best assistance possible in picking the right stone for you. But don't just take our word for it. Come and visit Antolini Company today and see for yourself. Antolini Company, where we're known for our stone.
For most of us, buying a new or used car is the second largest purchase we will ever make. It should be an enjoyable experience. One way to ensure that it is enjoyable is to buy from someone you trust. One of the best measures of trustworthiness is longevity. Only one Central Coast auto dealership has been owned and operated by the same family for 76 years. Richardson Chevrolet, Salinas.
Richardson Chevrolet.
For something as important as roofing and waterproofing, you want quality, professional integrity, and commitment to excellence. Lewis & Ripperetti has the experience and background to safeguard your home or business by being simply the best. From flat roof to steep roof replacement and waterproofing systems for decks to walkways, Lewis & Ripperetti guarantees the best materials and crews for the job. Lewis & Ripperetti, that's Ripperetti. They are simply the best.
Got him. He struck him out to end the inning. Bond, he hits it hard and deep. And listen to this crowd. Upper deck. On the ground, Vizcaino has it. And this one is over. And game one belongs to the Giants, and they are one back in the National League West. And here's Raul Mondesi. And a big breaking ball is high. That ball game was September 17th. That was right before the Rod Beck clip that you saw. Mondesi struck out looking in the first, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. And I think that watching that highlight, Mike, is the look in Roberto Hernandez's eyes. And here was a guy that had probably only been in a Giants uniform for about a month, maybe 6 weeks. As Mondesi pops it up, J.T. Snow will battle the sun. Put it away. Take a look at Roberto Hernandez. Was he into it?
Oh, hey.
Look at this.
He came over the 1st of August, Danny Darwin and Wilson Alvarez, and they became Giants in a hurry.
They sure did.
And he was fun to be around.
And another great year. Devon White hit a fly ball to deep right center field in the 2nd inning. And he strikes one to center field. Marvin Bernard now moving into the gap is there, and he makes the catch. It's a very calm day up until maybe 10 minutes or so. The wind now is starting to swirl a bit here at the ballpark.
Well, I think the Candlestick has a few surprises left for us somewhere. It's not going to go down as calm as it has been the last couple of days. Something funky is going to happen today.
Yeah, we're going to see at least a couple of Safeway bags rolling through the outfield.
Yeah, full of cantaloupes.
Adrian Beltre walked in the 2nd, and he takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, the adrenaline's starting to wear off, and it should be gone by the 1st or 2nd inning. And you can tell by the command a guy gets with his finesse pitch, like that curveball. Has to start to zero in with it.
And that just missed. It's 1-2. Estes to the plate. Curveball hit on the ground to Aurelia. And the one hopper to Aurelia, and he throws him out. And a very good inning for Sean Estes. Brent Main deleted off. It's 2-1 LA.
Picture this. It's the weekend and your team's on the tube. But today's the day you got some fix-it jobs to do. Can you get to Orchard, park, find what you need, get it paid for,
Thank you.
and still get home in time for the game? Yes! Orchard won't slow you down. Even on weekends, you can still get all your fix-it needs in one easy shop and be home for the game. Why get stuck? Shopping made easy. Orchard, complete hardware and garden.
At long last.
fast. Time to work a different shift. Dodge Intrepid ES with clutchless auto stick. Starts at $19,950. ES shown $24,905.
This is not a range. This is the fiery precision and impeccable timing of doing the rumba with a very, very, very good dancer. The dual fuel series with 13,000 BTU power burner, electric convection oven, warming drawer, a pulse racing pairing that raises a very unique kind of heat. Introducing Kenmore Elite.
You can't spell amazing season without the A's. And their wild playoff run is right here on Fox Sports Net Bay Area. The A's face the Angels tonight at 7, only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area.
Quite the base stealer that he was during the year when he stole 19. Ground ball to Robbie Thompson, to Uribe, to Clark. The San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals have split 4, and the Giants have just set a national...
I think, Mikey, the hardest thing about retiring is knowing you'll never recapture a moment like that.
No, I get to recapture it every time I play it back on tape. And would you mind playing that again a few more times today?
Here's Brent Maine to lead it up.
Oh, what a great night that was. And I saw Roger Craig this morning. It's so good to see the hum baby. And I think about that series. Think about the series in 1989 post game. All right, our ball dude, nice pick.
Baby. You know what? They're starting to know where the cameras are. Have you noticed that?
Well, they're good.
One of the many great fans here at the ballpark. 2-1 to Brent Maine. And Maine hits a high fly ball to left field. Sheffield puts it away. Here's Sean Estes. 9 hits in 60 trips to the plate. Estes pulls it fair down the left field line. Estes can run. Sheffield is digging it out, and Estes puts on the brakes. Now, he hit that like he knew it was coming.
And Lefty, I tell you what, he ran at second base and like he had ideas about going an extra 90 feet. Jeff Williams doesn't know it yet. Just a lazy breaking ball hangs right up there at the belt. High leg kick a la Melot. Stays behind it, rakes it down the line. And Sheffield had been well over into the left center field gap. He gave up the line. Estes an easy stand-up double. For a minute there, I thought he was going to go for 3.
Bernard hit a home run in the first inning. And he takes it low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Bill Miller is on deck. 2-1 LA. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Little FP Santangelo having a ball in the dugout. Hit on the ground to second. Young's got it. He'll straighten up and throw, and Bernard is retired. To third goes Estes, 2 away. Here's Bill Miller. Hit a fly ball to right field. Miller batting .282. Tying run at third base. We're in the bottom of the third. And that's in the dirt. Blocked by LaDuca.
Just exactly what we've grown accustomed to seeing when Bill Miller hits, and that's a straight-up defense.
One ball and no strike. Miller, base hit, game time.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who wins the battle of the two-out base hits.
Well, it was LaDuca with Eric Young with a big hit. A two-out hit. There's Alonic. Had a two-out hit. You're right.
And I expect something out of Bonds today, too. It's a big game. He usually comes up big.
High down the left field line, Sheffield. Now moving towards the line, and he makes a catch and foul. Actually, the umpire said it was in fair territory, and that ends the inning. So Estes with a double, Miller to knock him in. It's 2-2.
The going away party continues online at sfgiants.com, where scores, stats, and Giants merchandise are at your fingertips.
Buying my car from Budget was quick and easy.
My wife and I came to Budget looking for a larger SUV. We found what we were looking for, and we were in and out of here in an hour.
We bought 4 cars here at Budget in the last few years and sold 2 of them on consignment, and we've been real satisfied with every transaction.
We found exactly what we were looking for at Budget.
Budget's a great place to make a deal.
From a beautiful garden walk to an elegant rock wall and wherever your designs may take you, Antolini Company provides a wide variety of masonry and landscaping supplies to help make those dreams come true. Over 30 years in business, we have the knowledge and experience to offer you the very best assistance possible in picking the right stone for you. But don't just take our word for it. Come and visit Antolini Company today and see for yourself. Antolini Company, where we're known for our stone.
For something as important as roofing and waterproofing, you want quality, professional integrity, and commitment to excellence. Lewis & Riparetti has the experience and background to safeguard your home or business by being simply the best. From flat roof to steep roof replacement and waterproofing systems for decks to walkways, Lewis & Riparetti guarantees the best materials and crews for the job. Lewis & Riparetti, that's Riparetti. They are simply the best.
Time now for our Aflac trivia question. What opposing pitcher has the most career losses at Candlestick Park? Let's think about that for a bit. Sean S. is going to tee it up now, no longer trailing in this ball game. A great two-out base hit from Billy Miller. And when your team gets you back in the ball game, the best thing you can do is to get them right back in the dugout swinging the bats. And it really looked like Estes calmed down the last inning, Kite. Starting to get a feel for the bottom part of the strike zone.
Well, he showed a lot more confidence than the second inning when he had some control problems. And the first pitch to Paul LaDuca is down low. Pitch is outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike.
They're trying to softball him right now.
One ball and 1 strike. Popped up down the right field line, and that'll be a souvenir.
Well, they're staying away from hard stuff. I think they're convinced that LaDuca can hit a fastball. Every mistake that they've made that has been hard above the belt, he has smoked.
And that curveball way short. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
when you start to feel out a hitter who comes up out of the minor leagues, the first pitch you see if you can hit is the inside fastball. If you can't hit that one, you stay right in there.
And another pitch in the dirt. Full count.
If you can hit it, then you start throwing some breaking stuff up there. If you adjust well to that, then you got to start making a mixture of speeds and start driving some good location.
Hit on the ground, and Miller's got it to his left. And he throws in time.
And every once in a while, you'll get a guy come through the league and hit everything. And that was Tony Gwynn. And Dwayne Kuiper.
I was going to say, you almost sounded like that sentence was over.
Sorry, I lost my head.
Williams fouls it out of play. You know, I got to tell you, there were times when I felt like Tony Gwynn. Nothing ever showed in the stats or the box score, but I felt like
just had a good feel.
Yeah. The umbrella at Candlestick. And Williams with a line drive into center field, and that should be his first big league hit. Is somebody going to get the young man the baseball? Maybe in Australia that's not a big deal. Estes now throws it over to the Dodger dugout. Pop-up that Snow will give chase, and it's hit right down where Harmon Burns usually sits.
Harmon Burns, the senior partner for Giants Investment Group.
One to Eric Young, a single into right field and not going to run in the second. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Young, who established himself as a solid major league player while wearing a Rockies uniform. High again, 2-1.
And his reputation is with that bat. I mean, he's a guy who's not really got a good reputation with his glove. He's not going to really hurt you with his glove, but he's not known for it. What he's known for is that ability to swing the wood.
Well, now Estes is falling behind 3-1 to Young. Williams, the pitcher, with his lead at first. And a high strike, and Eric Young got rid of the bat. And that always makes that home plate umpire very happy.
Well, right now he's doing some damage control. He's snuggling up to him a bit.
It slipped. You know, the bat slipped.
Yeah, sorry, Ron. Didn't mean to show you up right there. I thought you said ball. That's my fault.
3-2. And Estes checks on Williams.
3-1 fastball. Ha! Right down the middle. What are you talking about?
3-2 pitch. Into center field. Coming in is Bernard, still coming in. That's going to fall. And Williams read that hit all the way.
Yes, he did. No hesitation whatsoever. That's 1 out. I mean, he took off like there were 2 outs and he had nothing to lose. That's 2 times now. He's gone first and third today. So the kid's got some instinct. And once again, Sean Estes is about to face the heavy hitters of the Dodgers with men in scoring position.
Grzelcyk double down the right field line to knock in a run. Estes looking for the double play. And a snap throw by Estes, and Young gets back.
If Eric Young can get a big jump, you can steal. But if you're not absolutely sure you can get that bag, I don't think it's worth the risk again. You got a one-out man at third situation for Grzelcyk. They're looking for a fly ball to score him on a sack. But when you have guys like Sheffield and Karras behind you, you're really in scoring position when you're at first base. Honesty can be included in that group as well. All three hitters with over 30 home runs this year. I don't expect to see Young take off unless he absolutely has the bag.
Big breaking ball, and he gets the call. 1 ball and 1 strike. Estes with 1 inning where he retired the side in order. That was the 3rd. Hails away 2-1. Grzelcyk looking down to Hoffman. Grzelcyk's got good speed. If you're an infielder and it's a ground ball, you're going to have to turn the double play quickly. Up the middle and into center field, a base hit. Dodgers have retaken the lead. And again, it's been the bottom of the order that got things going. And then the top of the order knocking him in.
Dusty Baker's got to start thinking a little bit now about getting somebody down that bullpen. Little breaking ball that Grzelcyk goes down and gets. Not a bad location pitch. Good hitting right back up the middle. Not too much swing. Good control at bat.
Sheffield is singled and he's walked. Estes takes a long look at Eric Young. High to left field. Bonds drifting back. Young tagging at second, and Bonds' throw is to third base on a bounce. And I'd say that Mr. Sheffield just got underneath it.
Ooh, did he ever. Just missed it. But a big out for Estes. If he could get out of this inning with giving up the 1, the Giants would take it. But he's got one more bullet to dodge, and it's in the form of Eric Karras.
Well, he dodged a bullet with Karras in the second with the bases loaded and 2 outs, and he struck him out.
You know, the wind's picked up just a little bit. That may have affected that ball. First night of the series, Sheffield hit 2 balls out there. There's absolutely no wind in a night game. And that ball looked exactly like those 2 home runs he hit in game 1 of the series. And I thought off the bat it was out of here.
Well, here's Karras. Swinging a foul out the end of the bat, and it's 0-1. 8 hits for the Dodgers. And the Giants win last night. The Dodgers had 12 hits. The Giants had 7. The Giants winning 5-1. High, 1 ball and 1 strike. Estes with 3 walks and 3 strikeouts. And that's a pop-up that's sailing right below us. And it's 1-2. This with a long look into Brent Maine. The 1-2 pitch, and it's low and away. 2-2. Young at second base. Grizzolonic at first. And it's a full count.
A lot of pitches. Another big 3-2 pitch. Runners will be taken off.
Runners go. He walked it. So they're loaded for Mondesi.
You just can't keep setting the table for the heart of the lineup. And sooner or later, they're going to run into one.
The Dodgers stranded 2 in the first inning, 3 in the second. Young is at third, Grizzolonic at second, Karros at first. Mondesi is struck out looking, and he's popped out.
And watch out for this first pitch. A notorious first pitch hitter or swinger with the men in scoring position.
Full foul. And a number of fans down the left field line bringing their gloves. Standing tall on the mound, pitching out of the windup. Close pitch, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's the problem. When you've shown wildness in an inning, as he has done throughout this game, with 4 walks, and you're not going to get those close pitches, especially at crunch time when he needs one right now.
One and 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Estes again walking the tightrope. 90 pitches. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Oh, that was a changeup and a good one with a great location. And Brent Maine, good creativity here, calling this pitch in this location. That is his key, and he has not thrown enough of those today.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it was a big breaking ball, and now it's a full count. Well, do you have the nerve to throw a 3-2 changeup right here?
Absolutely.
Three and 2, runners will be moving.
I mean, Mondesi is a tough guy to walk in this situation.
And Mondesi now asks for time. As Maine and Estes trying to come together on the pitch selection. 3 and 2. And here it comes. Curveball pulled foul. Play down the left field line.
Dick Nadzum, 63-year-old ball dude from Saratoga. He and Barry Ryan are our ball dudes today. Barry Ryan on the first base side.
Young, Grizzolonic, Karros. 3 and 2. A run in. Estes trying to get out of it. Runners go. He walked him. And Dusty Baker now with a decision, and here he comes. So give Mondesi an RBI, 2 runs here in the 4th inning. It's 4-2 Dodgers. Spradlin's been throwing. And Dusty Baker looking into the eyes of Sean Estes. Here comes Ron Copeland. And Dusty's going to let Sean Estes pitch to White. Jeff Williams, the pitcher, led it off with a single. Young followed with a base hit. Grzelcyk with a single. Sheffield then hit a fly ball to left field. And then 2 walks to Karros and Mondesi. Pitch to White is low. 1 ball and no strike. Adrian Beltre is on deck. Way outside, and Maine made a good play just to keep it within the ballpark.
Not close. And right now, if you're Devon White, you can really isolate one side of the plate because you know you're going to get a fastball.
And he got one, and that's foul. Towards the end of the Giants dugout into the seats, and a souvenir. 2-1.
When you're not helping your defense out either, when you're keeping them out there on that defensive side of the field for as long as they've been out there today.
2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. Estes wants the ball back, and now he absolutely has to throw a strike. The walk. Comes Dusty Baker. The 3rd walk in a row. Spradlin's coming in. And the hitter will be Adrian Beltre. 5-2 Dodgers.
Well, that's the hardest thing about a road trip, is deciding where the best place is going to be for the conditions. Usually there's a little bit of argument about, oh, no, it'll be way better here. Or, no, trust me, this is the spot. It's always, no, is it going to be epic? Is it going to be huge? Is it going to be small and junky? After that, wheel into the Chevron, get the cooler loaded up with goodies, tank up with some Techron, and we're revved and ready to go.
For a great ride, use Chevron with Techron.
Oh, dude.
Over 70 million people
are receiving an education on the internet this year.
7 out of 10 students on the web
say they are getting better grades.
One day, training for every job on Earth.
Training for every job on Earth will be available on the internet.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Virtually all internet traffic travels across the systems of one company, Cisco Systems, empowering the internet generation.
Are you ready?
Are you?
Hey, Jeff. Now listen, I got it right here, buddy. It's icy cold and tasting great. Now come on, Jeff, you tell me, is there anybody in this world who deserves this here Pepsi more than you?
Hi, Jeff.
See you later, Jeff.
Now that's what I call motivation.
I don't know where she came from.
Don't worry, Jeff. There's always Daytona.
Two balls, 1 strike to Will Clark. Fastball, and it's all over! It's all over!
Well, that was August 10th, 1987. And Will Clark in extra innings with the home run to beat the Astros.
That was back when he had hair. It's back when everybody had a different look.
He upper tanked it, didn't he?
Yeah, yes, he did.
That was, of course, called by Joe Morgan. Spradlin in, and he's facing Adrian Beltre. This has not been a fun inning or half inning to watch. 3 runs in for the Dodgers. 3 singles and 3 walks. And Beltre spins on this one and fouls it down the left field line and out of play.
Who has a big old hanging breaking ball from Spradlin to open up the at-bat. It's a good thing it didn't find out its way over the plate a little bit more. That's gotta get that bad boy down.
This is the 9th hitter to bat here in the 4th inning. Swinging a roller to the backstop, and it's 0-2.
That was a live 95 and on the hands.
There's Jeff Williams, who started this off with a 1-out single, his first major league hit. Down the right field line and out of play, a souvenir.
96 miles per hour from Spradlin, so he's brought his best fastball into today's ballgame. Trying to reach back for that one pitch that gets his team out of the inning.
To right field, Ellis Burks coming in, still coming in, and he will make the catch, and the inning is over. Well, the Dodgers pick up 3, they strand 3. 5-2 LA.
Can't believe he broke it at the company picnic.
Incredible. Our employee health plan covers him, right?
Not deductibles or co-payments.
So he has to lay out his own money.
Your health plan can work better with Aflac. Supplemental insurance from Aflac helps cover the unexpected costs of recovery, so you can give your employees the protection they need and deserve.
Any ideas?
Yeah, Aflac.
Aflac. Without it, no insurance is complete.
Now, what'll it be, sweetheart?
Let me guess. A nice, cold Pepsi. I wouldn't want to hear one of those crazy voices of yours, huh?
Honey, you ain't heard nothing yet. Hit it, fellas. Joy bubbles, joy fun, joy Pepsi on your tongue. The greatest taste sensation on the go. You go, girl.
Now for a CHW sports tip.
Female athletes are at risk for developing anorexia and bulimia. Societal pressures for thinness and low-fat eating can begin as early as 3rd grade. Parents and coaches must be aware that encouraging female athletes to begin a calorie-restrictive diet can lead to eating disorders. Seek professional help first.
This health moment brought to you by the doctors and hospitals of CHW and their centers for sports medicine.
Can't miss Baseball Thursday. They've battled all season long for the NL East crown. Chipper Jones and the Braves face Mike Piazza and the Mets for the final time. Braves Mets tonight at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Fox Sports Net.
Aflac trivia question: what opposing pitcher has the most career losses at Candlestick Park? That is a very good question.
Our survey said Fernando Valenzuela, 16 losses. His 10 wins is 7th best, but did not fare well. It was 16 times he got sent to the showers with an L.
All right, bottom of the 4th inning.
Now, the key for the Giants this inning is to show some patience.
Pitch is outside to Kent, who struck out in the 1st inning. 5-2.
As a hitter in this situation, you've got to think quality at bat. Can't get greedy and start coming out of your focus. Try and play catch up. Plenty of time left in the ball game. You got to scratch away. Good things happen with good at bats. Bobby Bonds used to tell his hitters, as hitting coach, the pressure's on that guy on the mound. And you have to remember that when you're up there trying to get a knock. Have a quality at bat, put a good quality couple of swings in an AB, and take your chances.
And takes low.
And patience in the strike zone is first and foremost.
Well, Kent ahead in the count right here. And he takes the walk. And that's how the fourth inning starts for the Giants. Let's take a look and listen to Patrick Hodges.
Number 23, Ellis Burke.
Yeah, the significance of Patrick Hodges is that is the grandson of Russ Hodges. And Russ Hodges, of course, one of the great broadcasters in New York and San Francisco Giants history.
He looks like Russ Hodges.
He does. I guarantee you, Lon Simmons watching that has got a tear in his eye.
Doesn't take much. When you start talking about Russ Hodges in front of Lon Simmons, he gets real quiet.
Burks takes a strike. And all the umpires behind home plate don't agree with that. There's Vince Scully, who is a great friend of Russ Hodges. Scully, 50th season, is voice of the Dodgers. And one of the nicest guys you'll ever want to meet. 0-1 pitch to Burks. Swinging a pop-up. Right near the bag at second. There's Alanik making the catch, and there's one out.
Oh, a nice breaking ball. Really ran it in the hands of Ellis Burks, jamming him.
Number 6, J.T. Snow.
All right, Patrick. You're on your way.
Way to go. I'll take that.
Okay, Jeff Williams, the lefty for the Dodgers, has really come up big when he needs to. And when he absolutely needs to make a pitch, he goes right in on the hands to make it.
J.T. Snow takes a breaking ball for a strike. He flinched when that pitch was coming at his right shoulder. Snow struck out in the second inning. Snow hits this one out of play into the upper deck, third base side. Nothing in 2. Mark Gardner starting to throw in the bullpen.
I don't think Jeff Williams is a comfortable at bat for a lefty. A low three-quarter release really has a sharp breaking ball that breaks flat.
And Kent is hung up. And now LaDuca running at him. And Jeff Kent has nowhere to go. And Ferris will tag him out. So Jeff Kent got caught napping.
And Paul LaDuca executes this rundown about as well as you can. Ball in the dirt is what gave Kent the idea that he could go, but it was picked up in the bare arm of Paul LaDuca, and then LaDuca comes right out and he runs right at Kent. And he gets him going back to the lesser bag, a little flip throw, and an easy out. Well, a nice play by the young Dodger catcher, Paul LaDuca.
Here's the pitch to Snow, and J.T. strikes out to end the inning. So Williams gets the strikeout, and the Giants go quietly. It's 5-2 L.A.
Tune in to the AT&T Digital Cable Entertainment Extravaganza free preview event and find out about a great offer. October 1st through 3rd, catch 3 free days of exclusive Hollywood movies and special events on HBO, Showtime, and Stars. Plus, preview the best of the digital networks and see special highlights from the Golf Channel and CNN Showbiz Today. So tune in to the AT&T Digital Cable Entertainment Extravaganza.
Traffic's hard on us, you know.
It's the stop and go.
You never stop.
Traffic can be tough.
It's ridiculous.
You gotta sort of stay on top of it.
It's tough being a cab, but when you get that chevron with Techron, you know, it helps keep my engine
clean because it's a dirty job. Someone has to do it.
All the help.
No gasoline cleans your engine better than Chevron with Techron. Chevron, simply smarter.
I fantasize about Europe.
The drivers over there are crazy, man.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. No, why me? Don't even think about... Oh, no. I hate this thing. You stupid.
Missouri-Memphis highlights college football Saturday on Fox Sports Net.
Giants baseball is brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. Fly Southwest. Interview guests of Giants baseball receive a gift of Adidas sunglasses. For great eye protection, wear Adidas eyewear.
Giants have a new right fielder. It's Armando Rios. Ellis Burks leaving the game. Spradlin, who got the last out in the 4th inning, will come out and pitch the 5th, and he's facing Paul LaDuca, who led off the 4th by grounding out. 5-2 Dodgers. Dodgers picking up 8 hits against Sean Estes. Look at the luxury suite that Tommy Lasorda is in. Strike to LaDuca, but also aiding the Dodgers. Sean Estes walked 6. 2 with the bases loaded. Here's the 0-1 pitch to LaDuca and make it 0-2.
Well, that's some paint right in the outside corner there, tucked below the knee. And Paul LaDuca put a little body language on letting plate umpire Ron Colpa that he didn't quite agree with that strike.
Oh, 2 pitch. Get on the ground. Kent's got it. And he flips it across his body. Snow stays on the bag. And Jeff Kent with a nice play, 1 down.
Boy, nice play indeed. Going to his backhand side and gets to the ball and comes up in a throwing motion really quickly. Some nifty footwork to get the throw out to J.T. Snow. I mean, he had actually a little more time, I think, than he felt. Gets to the ball, and within 2 steps, he flips it over to J.T. Snow. Pretty slick play right there. It's a play he works on every day.
Jeff Williams has scored twice in this game. He's walked, he's singled, and he takes a strike.
There was a time in baseball where if you were a left-handed pitcher, they didn't like you to hit right-handed because you expose your throwing arm. Same thing for a right-handed pitcher hitting left-handed. It was frowned upon, but that isn't even talked about anymore now. You would think with all the protective pieces that players wear, though, it'd be a logical choice if a guy does expose his throwing arm to put one of those bad boys on there.
Nasty, and it's 1-2. Sean Estes will have to live with this outing for a while.
Well, maybe his teammates can pick him up today and it can be forgotten. By everybody else but him, that is.
That's hit out of play by Williams. So Williams battling Jerry Spradlin. A little bit outside, 2-2. Spradlin's wife last night sang the national anthem, and she did a great job.
Oh, she nailed it.
Got him.
Fox Sports Net Bay Area is now the exclusive home of San Jose Sharks hockey. Check us out all season long for 65 games worth of excitement right through the playoffs. Saturday is opening night as the Sharks try to douse the Calgary Flames. The puck drops Saturday at 7:30 only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area. And Pete Alonso is excited about that.
Pete is the hockey man in our group. Eric Young 2 for 3. Spradlin's wife Paulette singing the national anthem, and you know, Jerry Spradlin has got a little different look when you talk to him, and I told him after the game, I said, now I know where the real talent is in the family. Didn't smile. Thought I was serious.
Now, he didn't get it till about halfway on the ride home. And then he was quite proud. No, she really did a great job.
Oh, 2 pitch to Young. Hit on the ground to Snow, and J.T. Snow with a great play. Spradlin covering.
Wow.
To get the out. It took Spradlin 2 steps off the mound to cover first. 5-2 Dodgers.
Dear Shell, my name is Larry Franklin, and I have 2 ideas. 1, keep your stations open 24 hours. Many people like myself need to buy gas at odd hours. 2, leave free donuts on the gas pump for us night owls. All right, let's review this. Stay open 24 hours, free glazed donuts. Maybe it's asking too much for both to happen at once. I'll leave it up to you.
There are over 800,000 job openings
for internet specialists right now.
3 million more in the next 5 years. By the time I'm 18. By the time I'm 18.
Celebrity golf class. Yeah? For celebrities only. Real celebrities. I told you I didn't like this. Next he's going to call security or something. Security!
Check out some of the stars who did get to play in this special edition of Hooked on Golf. Michael Jordan leads the field at the Joe Morgan Celebrity Golf Classic, presented by your Northern California Toyota dealers. Monday night at 9, only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area.
All right, it's 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, and once again, J.T. Snow has done it again.
Well, how do you say defense? You spell it S-N-O-W, and this is just a wicked hop, and how he manages to stay with it. A high backhand is the hardest play to make because you don't have a lot of variance that you can adjust to a ground ball with. It's a do-or-die play, and you just let instinct takes over. And your hands have to think for themselves, and JT's are a very educated set of hands.
Yeah, next year the folks at Pacific Bell Park that are going to be sitting very close to all the action, and they're going to have a lot of fun watching J.T. Snow. Here's Rich Aurelia to bat first for the Giants in the bottom of the 5th inning. Aurelia had a good cut, and he fouls it back. Once again, a look at the beautiful crowd here this afternoon. Many of these fans have come out in their shirt sleeves, and those are the same fans that over the years have brought blankets, their ski wear,
sleeping bags.
Hi to Aurelia, 2-1.
Small tents, butane gas ladders,
gloves,
heaters.
And look at this. That's how they're dressed today.
Good looking 6-pack.
On the ground, a base hit for Rich Aurelia. And for the Giants, their 4th hit as that ball squirted away from Grizzolani.
Good day for lemonade. was 82 degrees at the start of the ball game today with no wind, and now there's a breeze, and boy, does it feel good.
Oh, man. Brent Maine hit a fly ball to left field in the 3rd inning. Maine started this game with his pant legs pulled down, and he's decided that he's going to play the rest of them with those socks showing.
Hey, you got to find something that works. Change your look. I like that look from the side, though. You can see the knock-knee batting stance that he employs.
0-2 as Williams throws the big breaking ball. Some pitchers, left-handed pitchers, would choose not to throw that pitch, thinking it's an easy pitch to pull in the hole. Jay Cannizzaro on deck. Spradlin due to hit outside, but it looks like it'll be Cannizzaro. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jeff Williams, 1 win this year. His first major league win, it was against the Giants. 1-2 pitch. And Maine fights it off. And again, that slow breaking ball. Defense set up straight away for Brent Maine. Big curveball, and Maine just spins out of the way. It's 2-2. That's the pitch that he played for Frank Robinson. You'd hear him screaming from the dugout.
Yeah, take one for the team.
What are you doing? Two balls and 2 strikes. High and a full count. Five 2 Dodgers. 56 pitches for Williams.
He has been in command. There's a new look right fielder. We may have to stop the game here for a bit.
And now finally get a security guard. We're not showing it to you. It's a blow-up doll.
Well,
Mondesi turned around and said, "I'm not getting that." Guys in the bullpen said, "I'm not getting that."
I don't blame him.
The grounds crew said, "I'm not getting that." We had a chance of that thing laying out there for 4 days.
Would you go get it?
3-2. Runner goes. Ball 4. And that throw was on time, a beauty.
Didn't count.
Did not count. So the walk to Brent Maine. Second walk issued. And here's Cannizzaro. Good year in the minor leagues for Jay Cannizzaro. Cannizzaro for Fresno hit .280 at 26 home runs, 78 RBIs. And he's 2 for 7 in a Giants uniform this year.
And he's got some kind of bat speed.
And that pitch misses inside 1-0. He's got 2 hits, 1 a double, 1 a home run. Yeah, you watch Jay Cannizzaro in batting practice, and the ball jumps off of his bat.
He swings it too. He gets ahead in the count like he is right now. I mean, he will let it go.
And a foul back. He had a good rip. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dusty Baker giving signs to Sonny Jackson. 5-2 LA. Williams looking into Paul LaDuca. Swinging and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, good location down below the strike zone with that breaking ball. That pitch right there sets up another breaking ball down below. And that's just perfect location with that pitch. Or he can come out of the strike zone high. And when you have an aggressive swinger like Canizero, you don't have to throw him a strike here.
And Canizero just got a piece of it.
Right back between Ron Copa's legs. Now, I hadn't seen that before.
No. Aurelia at second. Brent Main is at first. Sure. Part of Dusty Baker's thinking is Canizero has seen Williams in AAA. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that's a bit high. 2-2.
Now watch the foul ball that goes off the screen and watch how it comes back. High fastball goes into the net, comes right back between the legs of Ron Copa. I like stuff like that.
Can he do it again though? 2-2 pitch. High to Canizero, and it's a full count. Well, Estes had control problems. Giants are hoping that Williams will have control problems. It's 3-2 with nobody out.
See if Dusty Baker sends the runners.
Line drive. That'll be a base hit. And they're going to hold up Rich Aurelia.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Sheffield was not at a good angle to catch that ball. He caught it flat-footed. There's no way that he would have made a throw attempt to get to home. He would have thrown the ball to third base to keep the force in order. And Sonny Jackson throws up an early stop sign. Great at bat from Jay Canizero, a high fastball. There's no way that Sheffield, the way he caught that ball, could have gotten enough steam on the throw to get a play at the plate. So the Dodgers get a bit of a break by the conservative stop sign thrown up by Sonny Jackson with nobody out.
And we're going to see some activity now in the Dodger bullpen.
And I think that Sonny Jackson did not want to risk anything with the Giants having a chance of a big inning here with the top of the lineup turning over.
I think the key part of that, you're right, is the top of the order coming in. Here's Marvin Bernard. Solo home run on the first. And he grounded out to Eric Young at second base in the third. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Here's the pitch, high and in, 1 ball and no strikes.
And right now the crowd can get in this game a little noise here, and that rook out there on the infield pimple will hear every bit of it.
Strikes. Bernard, base hit! Here comes Aurelia, and they're holding up Maine, and the bases stay loaded. It's 5-3. And the Giants are coming back.
Marvin Bernard getting a fastball, middle end. Right at the belt, stays flat, finds a hole on the right side. And right now, it's station-to-station baseball. Giants going 90 feet at a time. But, oh, what a big hit that was for the momentum of the Giants bench. And now they got the kid on the ropes.
Miller is Bonds is on deck. Masaoka, the left-hander, is in the bullpen. Hit on the ground. Beltre is coming home, and they get the force play at home. And the bases stay loaded for Bonds. And listen to this crowd as they get up and out of their seats.
Bonds has hit .272 against left-handers this year. We got 12 home runs against them. And everybody smells blood.
Breaking ball in for a strike. When he's wanted to get an early strike, that's the pitch he's gone to.
And he opened up the at-bat with Miller, got a strike one, a take strike, and does the same thing here with Bonds.
Strike at the knees. It's 0-2.
A tough two-pitch sequence. This kid is really answering the challenge, jumping out to a quick 0-2. Curveball opening up. Bonds has hit .272 against left-handers this year. We got 12 home runs against them. And everybody smells blood.
Breaking ball in for a strike. When he's wanted to get an early strike, that's the pitch he's gone to.
And he opened up the at-bat with Miller, got a strike one, a take strike, and does the same thing here with Bonds.
Strike at the knees. It's 0-2.
A tough two-pitch sequence. This kid is really answering the challenge, jumping out to a quick 0-2. Curveball opening up. Hard fastball away on the black. And he likes the inside pitch for the payoff. Let's see if they use it here in the 0-2.
0-2 to Bonds. Bases are loaded. They're going way away. And it's very high, 1-2. Yanazero is at third. Bernard is at second, and Bill Miller is at first.
Giants need at least a sacrifice fly out of this at bat.
Bond steps out. Laying it straight away against Bonds. Beltre way off the line at third. Two, and now Bonds again steps out, and Bonds is trying to control this at bat. One and two. Williams at the belt. Up and away, 2-2. Watching. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's a full count.
Now, for whatever reason, they're not going to the breaking ball when they're way ahead in the count. 3 times they've gone outside the 0-2, 1-2, 2-2, all with fastballs away.
And they're on their feet. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. breaking ball. You got to tip your cap to him.
You bet. He gets ahead with a breaking ball, strike one. Boom. Now he goes to the outside corner. Fastball, strike two. 3 times they go away with gas. Trying to paint. He misses 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. And now with a full count, he comes in with the same breaking ball. He opened up the AB will. See you later. And all Bonds can do is stand and take it.
Here's Kent. Kent has struck out and he's walked. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
And he goes right to his bread and butter again to open up the at-bat, a breaking ball. And the way that Kent swung at that pitch, Kai, I think he was looking for it.
I do too. With a long look into his catcher.
And right now he's locating that breaking ball better than he is the fastball.
Ball and 1 strike. 2 and 1. Well, I got to believe, Mike, that Jeff Kent has got a good grind going right now. You just watched Bond strike out. You watched Williams with a little small celebration, and he doesn't like that stuff.
He's celebrating 1 out too early.
Two and 1. Pop up. Heading towards the seats. Will reach the seats. Barrows gave chase, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
There's a special stamp on the baseballs that are used in today's ballgame. It's the Tell It Goodbye logo that is on the left field wall. It commemorates the last game ever to be played here at Candlestick. And quite a revered souvenir for the lucky fans that do get the foul balls today.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Full count.
Ooh, he just missed. Again, to the inside part of the plate come payoff time. That was very close.
Three and 2. It's now 5-4.
And if you're Armando Rios, look breaking ball, first pitch.
And Jeff Kent now with 100 RBIs. They get the baseball?
Yep. Carlos Alfonso has it in his pocket. And that puts Jeff Kent in some pretty select company.
Nor does it ever. Here's Armando Rios batting for the first time. Bases are loaded in a 5-4 game. And the breaking ball, and this time he doesn't get the first pitch strike. Rios 1 for 4 lifetime with the bases loaded. Very high, 2-0. Well, it was the big strikeout to Bonds. And then he walked Kent. Giants have scored 2 runs here in the 5th. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Rios. And it's high, 3-0.
And he's aiming the ball right now. When he didn't get that first pitch breaking ball, which he very easily could have, it was borderline. Muscles in the arm start to tighten up a bit.
Rios will try to shrink that strike zone if he can.
I'd imagine he's taken all the way.
I would think so. And he comes in with a strike, and it's 3-1. Yeah, the fans here are not making it easy. When Williams comes set, they come out of their seats. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swinging a shot. Into right center field. Mondesi is there, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Giants score twice. We've played 5. It's 5-4 LA.
Flying to Phoenix for business? If these 44 reasons don't convince you to fly Southwest Airlines to Phoenix, maybe this will. Call 1-800-I-FLY-SWA.
You are now free to move about the country.
Now for a CHW sports tip.
Rotator cuff injuries are common causes of shoulder pain. Inflammation and tearing of the rotator cuff can occur during overhead sports or with regular wear and tear. If rest and ice fail to relieve symptoms, there may be a significant injury. Consult a sports medicine physician for the best advice on treating shoulder injuries and preventing future problems.
This health moment brought to you by the doctors and hospitals of CHW and their centers for sports medicine.
Facial masks are not a fad. Think of it as yoga for the face. You know what I'm saying? That's going to rejuvenate us. You got to be real still. You're going to look great, though. Your whole face is just going to shine.
Once again,
Oh, wait. 30. 12.
31.
31. 34. 31. 31. I'm cracking.
You can't spell amazing season without the A's. And their wild playoff run is right here on Fox Sports Net Bay Area. The A's face the Angels tonight at 7, only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area.
Well, they say it's where Camden Yards meets Wrigley Field. In a short 6 months, the Giants arrive at their intimate new downtown home, Pacific Bell Park. Next year at this time, you'll be sitting in your new seat at Pacific Bell Park, and all you have to do is call 1-800-5-GIANTS to be part of Pacific Bell Park and to get that seat. The premier entertainment event in San Francisco will be Pacific Bell Park. Make sure you're a part of it. Call 1-800-5-GIANTS.
All right, Mark Gardner comes on to do the pitching. And Gardner will be facing Kozolanek, Sheffield, and Caros. 5-4 Dodgers. Here's Mark Gardner. 5-11 this year. 2 balls and no strikes. Mike and I spent about 2 hours taking a tour of the ballpark, the new park, on Tuesday. There's a strike, 2-1. And every time we go back out there, it's amazing to watch that building grow. Sheffield on deck. 3-1.
Kozolanek has been a tough test for Mark Gardner over the years. 11 for 28. A couple of home runs.
There's a shot into center field, but Bernard is there and he makes the catch.
Good way to start an inning. The guy that Gardner has owned is coming up now, Kite. Sheffield just 3 for 23 lifetime against Gardner. That's some ownage.
That is some ownage. Sheffield is 1 for 2 with a walk. And that pitch is outside. 1 ball and no strike. Eric Karros is on deck. Breaking ball is in the dirt. Estes started, then Spradlin, and now Gardner. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and it's off the end of the bat, foul right to injured Scott Service, who is in uniform. Scott Service had surgery 3 days ago on his foot. And some bone taken out of his little toe. And you know, for a normal guy, that would be traumatic, out for a year. For a catcher,
weak.
It's just part of the job, isn't it? High to Sheffield, 3-1.
I asked him what he had to have the surgery for, and he said he just wanted to make a necklace out of it. Catchers, they're a weird stock. Love them.
And the walk to Sheffield. Well, I'll tell you why I like the attitudes of Scott Service as you see Dusty Baker. Scott Service is not going to play anymore, obviously. He had every reason to go home after the surgery back to Colorado. Not so. In uniform, in the dugout.
And I think he's kind of half hoping for a team fight, just so he can get dirty.
Karros is 1 for 2 with a walk. Breaking ball swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Well, we got a ball game now. It's 5-4 Dodgers, 6th inning. Sheffield with his lead, and Karros takes a strike, and it's 0-2.
And some good one-strike paint right there in the outside corner with a fastball. That's what Gardner can do when he's on. Work those corners.
One and 2 to Eric Karros.
Got to pay attention to Sheffield. He will steal. He's got 11 bags on the year. If he takes advantage of guys that don't pay much attention to him. And Gardner knows that. Got to make Sheffield stop. And the way that we've seen Eric Karros swing in this series and take advantage of that hole on the right side of the infield, I mean, it wouldn't be that far-fetched to see him take a shot over there with that hole.
And that's popped into the upper deck, off of hands and down into the seats below.
That guy should have made a play. He's getting booed. And there's the victor. One and 2. Sheffield at first to pitch to Karros, and Karros stays with it and lines it into left center field, a base hit. Sheffield is going to hold at second. Seen Karros do that the entire series. Well, another memory. Candlestick, October of 1962. Willie Mays doubles. Matty Alou holds at third, and McCovey hits a shot to Bobby Richardson to end the ball game. And the World Series.
If it goes through, the Giants win. If it doesn't, Yankees win. And you know it was a big moment if Mike Murphy says it was the biggest moment he remembered.
You know, one of the things about that clip, Kai, I like the fans pressed up against the chain link fence in right field.
Mondesi pulls it foul. Ball, dude. Wickets.
Dickey, you could have been somebody. Wickets. All right, he's got visions of grandeur right here. Oh! Didn't even touch it.
No balls and a strike to Mondesi. Sheffield at second. Carroll at first. Up and into Mondesi. Dodgers have stranded 8. Giants have stranded 4. They left the bases loaded in the 5th. Rios lining out to right field. Now the pickoff play is on and sliding back to Sheffield.
That's the look I'm talking about right there. They are just jammed up against the chain link. Probably pretty good seats, huh?
I would think you could get a pretty good view of what's going on there. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Mondesi, and it hits the corner. 1-2.
I guess when you got 50 guys or 150 guys standing, you can't call them seats. Good places to watch the game. That game had almost 44,000 people in attendance.
1-2. Gardner going for the strikeout. And that is a rocket, and it's not going to stay in the park. It is gone. Mondesi with a 3-run home run. And it came on a 1-2 pitch. And it's now 8-4.
And Mondesi got the breaking ball he was looking for. And he just golfs it out of here. That was a bullet. Ball hangs just a little bit above the knees, middle in. And that's all the pitch that Mondesi needed to see. Short, quick, and deadly.
Fans throwing that home run back. 1-0 to Devon White. And that pitch is a strike, and it's 1-1 strike. 8-4 Dodgers. Ten hits for LA as White shows bunt. Mondesi's home run is 33rd, 96 RBIs, 97 with an RBI in the 4th. White lines it to right field, a base hit.
Now, right now, Mark Gardner's command is not good. He is throwing away from the target a lot this inning, where they've set up inside and he's come away with it. And that's an indication that he has not quite got a good feel of that ball. And the Giants don't have that many more mistakes that they can give up. And very quickly, Dusty Baker gets up Rich Rodriguez.
Beltre is walked. He's grounded out. He's flied out. And the runner goes. Swinging a ground ball right where Kent was. Going to third is White. First and third, 1 down.
Oh, was that executed perfectly or what? Hit and run, pull the right side of the infield to cover with Kent at the second base. The whole right side opens up. And a routine ground ball turns into a first and third 1-out situation.
Twelfth hit for LA. And Rich Rodriguez now warming up in the bullpen like Dusty Baker wants him to get ready as quickly as he can. LaDuca is 1 for 3. And the runner goes, and that pitch is outside. Here's the throw to second, and it's not in time.
And right now, the Dodgers look like they can do anything they want to do. Hitting and running, hitting for power, stealing bases.
Dusty Baker would like to get his team in the dugout as quickly as he can. Infield now will play in. And that's foul down the right field line and out of play. White is at third base. At second is Beltre. And Gardner steps off the back of the slab.
Well, a lot of things go through your mind when you're in the middle of a tough inning in a game that your team wants to win so badly.
Aurelia's got it, and that'll be a double play. And that's how the inning ends, and the Giants will take it. 3 runs on the Mondesi home run. Giants coming up in the 6th. Snow to lead it off. 8-4 LA.
Your Giants, Fox Attitude, only on Fox Sportsnet Bay Area. It's a season-ending showdown as the Giants try to crumble the Rockies. San Francisco meets Colorado Sunday at noon, only on Fox Sportsnet Bay Area.
Dad, can I help?
No. Now for Yellow Page listings anywhere in the U.S.
Hey, Dad, I think it's time to make a phone call.
Yeah. AT&T customers can dial 00.
AT&T 00 Info, how can I help you?
I need a Chinese restaurant in Garden City. Fast.
How does fast walk sound?
Perfect.
AT&T 00 Info can connect you at no additional charge.
Oh, Dad cooked.
Oh, it's magic. You know.
There's something for everyone on AT&T cable services. Just look what's coming up this October.
This October, one of the most important books of our time becomes a movie about revolution. From Hallmark Entertainment and the magic of the Henson Feature Shop comes the most ambitious movie ever made for television.
Victory! He's out!
Animal Farm. See it for the first time anywhere Sunday, October 3rd on TNT.
Tune in. It's all on AT&T cable services.
This is Sports by the Bay on Fox Sportsnet.
Eight to 4 Dodgers, bottom of the 6th inning. Onan Masioka is the new pitcher. 4.34 ERA. Pitched in the game last night. 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 run through 24 pitches. And JT Snow will lead it off. Snow has struck out twice, both against Jeff Williams, who's out of the game, and the first pitch is a strike.
Masaoka throws from the third base side of the rubber, and what's unusual about that is that he's got kind of a crossfire step.
And Beltre will make the play, 1 out.
He's got a crossfire step that I think he would benefit more by the crossfire step if he was throwing from the first base side of the rubber. From the first base side of the rubber in that crossover step, I mean, you'd have some give in that left-handed batter that's hitting off you. It's unusual to see a guy have that type of delivery and then stay on the third base side and still use the outside part of the plate, which is what he does. I mean, he got some nasty stuff.
Here's the play by Rich Aurelia to end the inning.
And that was a rocket. And Mark Gardner not having a good inning, but he gets out a break there and giving up just the 3.
Here's Rich Aurelia, 1 for 2. He led off the 5th inning with a base hit. Aurelia with a good cut, and it's 0-2. Del Toro in the bullpen getting loose. Aurelia, center field. White now comes in. He makes the catch right around his ankles, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that wasn't an easy play. It's really a good low ball hitter, gets one right down in his wheelhouse, about shoe top high. And he's got the glasses on his hat. He might do a little bit better job putting those things on there, Debo. But he stays with it, gathers it in for an out.
Here's Ren Main, who takes it low. 1 ball and no strikes. 8-4. Dodgers leading with 2 outs here in the 6th. And Main takes a strike. Ramon Martinez has grabbed the bat. He would hit if Main keeps this inning going. Low. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, both the left-handers that we've seen, Jeffrey Williams, Onan Masaoka, these are guys look like they're going to be sticking around the big leagues for a while. They don't look like, from what we've seen, they're going to make a U-turn back to the minor leagues. They're nasty.
Very impressive. Williams in both of his starts against the Giants. And Main strikes out to end the inning. Masaoka, 3 up, 3 down, 6 innings in the books. 7th inning coming up. 8-4 Dodgers.
Check out the Giants Dugout stores for sportswear, gifts, and Giants tickets. With 7 locations in the Bay Area, there's a dugout near you.
You can't spell amazing season without the A's. And their wild playoff run is right here on Fox Sports Net Bay Area. Freed, Stair, Giambi, Tejada, and the surprising staff continue their remarkable race for the pennant. You can't spell amazing season without the A's. The A's win the game! The A's face the Angels tonight at 7, only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area.
Play ball! The season's in full swing, and Fox Sports News Primetime is bringing the heat.
Take a deep breath.
The big names, all the games.
What a play! You can't coach that.
Steve Sachs, Kevin Kennedy, and our starting lineup take you between the lines and into the zone.
And it is way out of here. No bullpen, no championships.
The race for the pennant, complete coverage.
What a cannon!
You're up! Catch Fox Sports News Primetime, nightly at 10.
With fans like these, we better make sure this show is good. Each week, follow the Silver and Black attack on Raiders football behind the Shield, only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area. We'll take you places no football fan has ever been before. In practice, team meetings, and on the road facing the NFL's toughest schedule. Join host JT the Brick and former Raider great George Atkinson for Raiders football behind the Shield. Saturdays, only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area.
8-4 Dodgers, 7th inning. Well, we said it was a big crowd. 61,389, putting the Giants total this year to 2,078,000. And that's the largest today, is the largest regular season crowd in Candlestick history. What a way to say goodbye.
All right.
6th largest when you include the World Series and playoffs. Masaoka will lead it off here in the 7th. And Miguel Del Toro brings it in and throws a fastball right by Masaoka. 1 ball and 1 strike. Masaoka 0 for 3 on the year. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it's foul back 1-2.
And he's got a pretty good little hack too. That 9th spot in the lineup has been a tough spot today.
Boy, has it ever. For both teams. Got him. And there's 1 out here in the 7th. Estes in the 9th spot in the 3rd inning doubled in his only at bat. Canizero, pinch hitter, in the 9th spot single. So the Giants in that spot are 2 for 2 with 2-run scores scored. The Dodgers are now 1 for 3, a walk, a single. In both times Dodger runners in that spot have gotten on, they've scored. Young fouls it out of play, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
You know, the first time that the Giants saw Miguel Del Toro at the big league level, he looked a little lost. He had good stuff, but once he got into a stretch, I mean, he didn't hold runners on well. I mean, he just needed to be polished. But he is throwing with great confidence right now.
Richarilia's got it near the bag, and he'll throw on to first. And there's 2 away.
He's got a live arm, and he can get it up there. 93, 95 mile per hour average on his fastball, and it's live. A lot of movement.
Here's Grzelcyk. 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, a run scored.
Tough sky right now for Armando Rios in right field. That's his look. And this probably, as over the years many right fielders in the National League will attest to, is the toughest right field in the National League. And one of the guys that played it very well is retiring after many years. Willie McGee has said that he is going to shut it down at the end of the season.
And that's a base hit. Grzelcyk with his 3rd hit.
And I would imagine as soon as the season's over and McGee's retirement comes into effect, he's going to get rushed pretty hard by many organizations to join their coaching ranks. He's a natural.
He is some kind of good guy. The Giants Cardinals had that great rivalry in the mid-'80s. Here's Sheffield. I mean, Willie McGee was a guy you couldn't help but like. Even though in that Cardinal uniform, he certainly was the enemy. And then the years he spent in a Giants uniform, everyone just learned to appreciate Willie McGee every time he showed up at the ballpark.
Well, you knew when you really went to St. Louis, and when Mark McGwire was announced in the lineup, I mean, you get a huge response. But when Willie McGee would pinch hit late in the ball game, I mean, his applause was as loud as the one that Mark McGwire was getting. And he might be the only guy other than Mark McGwire in a Cardinal uniform to really get a huge reaction from the faithful Cardinal fans, and they are good fans.
Del Toro paying lots of attention to Grzelcyk. For the hat we had of a little kid here in the upper deck.
Yeah.
About 5 or 6 years ago. Had one of those beanie hats on.
And we were concerned he was going to take off to Berkeley.
It was still there. And we actually looked like with a gust of wind. He was probably 2 years old. It looked like he just started to lift out of the seat a little bit. That's when we got concerned. 2 balls and no strikes to Sheffield. High 3-0. A 3 up, 3 down inning in the 3rd, and 1 again in the 5th. Other than that, it's been Giants pitchers pitching in and out of trouble. The walk to Sheffield, and the hitter will be Eric Karros.
Sheffield now, after today's game, has 101 walks on the year, and he's got the hat trick in walks today.
Well, that's the 8th walk in the game for Giants pitching.
That's too many. Too many free opportunities.
Karros is at the plate. On the ground sharply to Aurelia, and he will underhand it to Kent to end the inning. So the Dodgers strand a pair. 7th inning stretch time. 8-4 LA.
Why do I have Aflac insurance on top of my regular health insurance? Because he has his mother's eyes. Because I still have to teach him to whistle. And because Aflac helps cover what other insurance doesn't. If I'm injured, Aflac even provides cash to help pay bills. So why do I have Aflac? Did I mention he has his mother's eyes? Aflac supplemental insurance. Without it, no insurance is complete.
All right, everybody. If this one doesn't get your toe tapping, check your pulse. You may be dead. Here it is, coming to you in living cola. Refreshing Pepsi Cola. From the wonderful folks who put the R in cola. I'll be signing off now, because it's my bedtime. I'll catch you on the flip side. Be there.
I like this job.
It's a great time to have a ball. It's a great way to let it go. It's great for your basketball. It's a great time out. It's a great time out.
Hey, what's it gonna take to get you to buy this computer today, huh? Come here, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll upgrade your Sims to Dims, no charge. You'll even throw in a SCSI card. See, I ain't a mouse pad. You want the mouse pad? 100% pure real neoprene. Come on, let me talk to you.
Braves Mets tonight at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Fox Sports Net.
You can't spell amazing season without the A's. And their wild playoff run is right here on Fox Sports Net Bay Area. The A's face the Angels tonight at 7, only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area.
The man who has hit 521 home runs in his fabulous career. Swung on and hit in the alley in right center field. A base hit going all the way to the wall. Then he's sent it around third. He's coming home. And the ball game is over. McCovey with a double. And the Giants have won it. The congratulations are all for McCovey. The Giants are mobbing Willie Mack. And this crowd is on its feet as one. And a salute to Willie McCovey.
In 1980 on June 29th, Willie McCovey with a game-winning double to knock in Rennie Stennett. And the pitch to Doug Mirabelli is a strike. You notice how Jeff is trying to pick out all the comeback wins against...
Well, I think he's trying to plant a seed here.
Against the Dodgers. We'll have to show that Robbie Thompson home run here pretty soon.
Yeah, that was another great comeback.
Mirabelli falling behind. No balls and 2 strikes. And a pop-up down the right field line that Mondesi will watch drift into the seat. This game started out with a bang for the Giants. Marvin Bernard hit an opposite field home run.
Nine outs left for the Giants to try and make up 4 runs.
Well, if you were ever going to have a way to end it in this ballpark, since fouled out of play, I believe you would want it in a come from behind win
against the Dodgers.
So let's just say this: they've set the stage anyway.
Yeah, the script has been written.
He's waiting for the final chapter, 1 and 2. Top of the batting order, and Marvin Bernard on deck. Masaoka to the plate. And catcher LaDuca had cut that one on his wrist.
Yeah, I think he did. A little bare skin on that. Sounded like it. He's got 10 seconds to shake it off. Catchers, you gotta love them.
2 balls and 2 strikes. It's like shaking hands with Ray Fawcett. I swear you're sticking your hands into the nuts and bolts section at Ace Hardware store. September 30th, 1999. And how about that? Mirabelli draws a walk.
Well, that's a great at bat. He was down early in the count, 0-2, and he managed to milk a free pass.
Another memory.
Here's a 1-0 pitch.
And he hits one high to left field and deep. Going back at the wall.
Get out of here! I don't believe it!
He tied it up. Bonds with his lead. He goes. And Williams lines this one. And it's going to fall and get by. They win it! That's Bonds. And the Giants are going to win it. I do not believe it. As that ball got by. Here's Marvin Bernard. And Bernard, it's a bouncing ball. It could be a pair. Young to Grizzolonic to Karros, and it goes 4-6-3. And just like that, there's 2 down. And it gets very quiet here. While that was happening, the bullpen was scurrying for the Dodgers to get a bunch of people loose, and then all of a sudden it just stopped.
Pedro Borbon, the left-hander, Mike Maddox, the right-hander, starting to unwind and get greased.
Here's Bill Miller. Bill Miller is 1 for 3. Takes it low. 61,389. And this will be a crowd that's going to stay around for a while. The festivities after the ball game are supposed to be exciting, unique. See a chance to look at some players you haven't seen in a long time. Former players, that is. And do not turn the dial. It'll be shown right here on Fox Sports Net Bay Area. And then after, we'll see the Mets. That's a foul ball. We'll see the Braves and the Mets in progress, and then following that it'll be the A's game. And then the A's and the Angels.
A back-to-back-to-back triple header. Fox Sports Net. 2 games left in that game in New York tonight. which will be the deciding game of that 3-game series. Both teams even at 1 apiece in that all-important series to New York.
Well, the Giants would like to see Bonds get up with Miller aboard rather than have Bonds lead off the 8th inning. So it's 3-2 to Bill Miller. And Miller with a little pop-up into shallow left center field. White coming in, still coming in. And with his speed, he gets there to make the catch, and the inning is over. All right, we're headed to the 8th inning. Raul Mondesi will lead it off. It's 8-4 LA.
I don't know what the story is. The garage is made for the car. Why do dogs and all the junk from the house live in the garage? Why is that? Everybody on the whole street's like that. There's nothing in there that anybody's used in at least 5 years. And what's even worse is I don't even get the high-octane fuel that I'm designed for. Like Chevron Supreme with Techron. You're just like, you're nothing.
No premium outperforms Chevron Supreme with Techron. Chevron, simply smarter.
It's a pathetic existence, you know.
Today, people are sending video mail
instead of email.
This year, the internet will allow
millions of businesses to make phone calls for free.
One day, a business not on the internet will not be in business.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Virtually all internet traffic travels across the systems of one company, Cisco Systems, empowering the internet generation.
Are you ready?
Are you?
Introducing a radically new SUV. The new Nissan Xterra. Choose your sick days wisely.
Oh, no. Why me? Don't even think about... Oh, no. I hate this thing. You stupid.
Braves, Mets. Tonight at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Fox Sports Net.
8 runs, 13 hits, and no errors for the Dodgers. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Giants as Raul Mondesi will lead it off. Mondesi with a 3-run home run in the 6th inning. Facing Miguel Del Toro. This pitch is a strike. After the ceremonies, after the ball game, the Giants will depart for Denver. Final 3 games of the season. Mondesi hits it sharply on the ground. Aurelia's got it. He'll spin around. He'll throw. And it is not in time, but a good effort.
Now, the only thing that prevented a brilliant play there was the speed from Mondesi. But once the ball got past Aurelia to where he had to reach out and have his momentum take him into the outfield grass, it was almost impossible. Just too much distance between Aurelia and Snow on the throw that he could not get the speedy Mondesi. But boy, what an effort. And that was bang bang even at that.
Now Mondesi wants the baseball, and see if we can find out why. Now here's Devon White. But saying that 3 games left in this season, and even though it's a long year, it still just seems like we were in spring training. Always seems like.
Yeah, it does.
Runner goes. Pitch is high. Here's the throw, and Mondesi steals it.
Mondesi coming to play and doing what he can do. And in one afternoon, he shows you the power with a 3-run homer and the speed with stolen bases, which is why he's unique.
30-30 guy this year, Mondesi. White is 1 for 3. That's fouled out of play. 0-2.
Dodger trying to play a little ball right now. Infield single, stolen base. Devon White trying to get him over.
There's the ballpark from high above. On Sportsnet. Going all out. For themselves a helicopter. And a good pilot, I might add. Finish those shots from above the ballpark.
Yeah, those are live shots. Packed house always makes any ballpark look better. Certainly today, with all the bunting out around the sidelines and every seat filled. Perfect day.
And White is out. One down here in the 8th.
Good off-speed pitch there from Del Toro. I think that's a pitch he needs to throw more of.
I agree.
Boy, he really pulls a string on this pitch. Good changeup, good location. And about 10 miles short of his fastball.
Base hit into left field off the bat of Adrian Beltre. Bonds' throw will be cut off. Mondesi scores, and it's now 9-4. So Beltre picks up his second hit.
Boy, Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach, not hesitating any whatsoever. The speed of Mondesi, there is no hesitation. He just waves him right in there and challenges Bonds. No play. So a big knock from Beltre, who's had a good day at the plate. And it stretches out the lead to 5 runs now. And I think what Doug Mirabelli went out to the mound to talk to Del Toro about was, hey, you've got to pay attention to Beltre or he too will steal on you.
LaDuca 1 for 4. Hit a line drive with runners at first and third and 1 out. Make that runners at second and third. That is a little pop-up. JT Snow will give chase, trying to track it down, and he does. To the point where you see it get in the air and you assume it's going to be caught.
You know, and that's a tougher play for a first baseman because every other infielder has their balance set, but he's got to come off the bag, get himself set, and then go back the other way to try and backtrack this thing, and it wasn't hit that high. Covered a lot of ground, great concentration. He knows his field, uses the pad to break his fall, or his momentum rather.
He looked like his old man, didn't he?
Son of a wide receiver.
Again, a view from high above Candlestick Park. Fans are waiting for Todd Hollingsworth, and Dusty Baker will make a double switch. Ramon Martinez is coming in. Bill Miller is leaving. And Rich Rodriguez will be the new pitcher. Dodgers with a run here in the 8th. They've upped their lead. It's now 9-4. Nice play, JT.
Flying to Phoenix for business? If these 44 reasons don't convince you to fly Southwest Airlines to Phoenix, maybe this will. Call 1-800-I-FLY-SWA.
You are now free to move about the country.
Now for a CHW sports tip.
Using steroids to improve athletic performance can cause serious health problems. Steroids can result in severe acne, infertility, and liver tumors. Signs of steroid use include aggressive behavior and mood swings. Women can also develop permanent conditions such as facial hair and a deepening voice. If you have questions about steroids, consult a sports medicine physician.
This health moment brought to you by the doctors and hospitals of CHW and their Centers for Sports Medicine.
Dear Shell, my name is Cameron Smith, and I have an idea. Give away air. If you're driving along with a low tire, then you're already not having a great day. And then having to fish around for a quarter to buy something that's basically free in the first place doesn't make it any better. Free air. It just makes sense to me. Thank you for listening. Sincerely, Cameron Smith.
Pitch swung on, a little looping fly ball back at second base. It's going to drop. Base hit. Evans scores. Willard scores. The Giants have won the ball game. We're back in the race. Holy cow.
That's where I was.
Where?
Well, that was on this date in 1982, the anniversary of the big Ron Pruitt hit. 9-4 Dodgers are leading. Todd Hollandsworth will be facing Rich Rodriguez with 1 runner on and 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. 15 hits for the Dodgers, 6 for the Giants. Hollandsworth. It's the first pitch to right field. A good ride. Rios battling the sun, and he puts it away to end the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Giants coming up in the 8th. Barry Bonds will lead it off. 9-4 LA.
Dear Shell, my name is Lynette E. Skillman, and I want to say thank you for realizing that getting out of my car to go inside and pay for gas is kind of a pain. I also want to say thank you for letting me pay at the pump with a credit card so I can just slide my card through and be on my way. I can get in, I can get out. I promise I'll still go inside whenever I need a sack of ice or a quart of oil. Sincerely, Lynette E. Skillman.
Recently, Steve Young took the Toyota Tacoma camping.
So, Steve, you like roughing it in the great outdoors, huh?
Oh, yeah. I love nature.
And with the Tacoma's improved 4x4 package, it's the perfect chart for getting away from it all. Or taking it all with you.
Lucy? Who's that? Did someone order a pizza? Right here.
Test drive the Toyota Tacoma.
Hey, you got some ground pepper?
Venture into Bear territory and get the inside scoop on Cal football with Cal Sports Magazine. Each week host Glenn Kuiper gives you the skinny on the players, coaches, and upcoming rivals. Catch Cal Sports Magazine all season long. Sundays at 4:30, only on Fox Sportsnet Bay Area.
We're all busy these days. So busy sometimes we forget the important things. But at TCI, we'd like to stop and say the most important thing. And to thank you for being a TCI customer, you'll find some nice surprises in your TCI bill. Like a 1-year biography subscription for $12 and exclusive offers on a pair of Diamond Ink earrings and a Mega Mansion Playhouse from QVC. Look for your nice surprise coupons every month in the TCI Connection newsletter inside your bill.
There's something for everyone on AT&T Cable Services. Just look what's coming up this October.
On Stars.
Who is Joe Black?
Stars Theater.
Where is Pleasantville?
The new Encore.
Welcome to Con Air.
Love stories. Western. Mystery. 6 great movie channels. Nearly 500 movies a month.
Tune in. It's all on AT&T Cable Services.
We're 54 today. There you go. Barry Bonds facing Mike Maddox. 9-4 Giants. In front of a full house. And the first pitch to Bonds is at the knees for a strike. Bonds has popped out twice, and he struck out looking in the 5th. And Bonds up the middle. Grizzolonic behind the bag. His throw to first will be in time, and for Bonds, it could be his last at bat of the year. And many of the fans realize that, and they are going to give him a very nice ovation, and many of them standing. He is a true warrior. Jeff Kent. Kent has struck out and he's walked twice. Picked up his 100th RBI in the 5th inning with a bases loaded walk. And there's a strike. Kent hit his 23rd home run last night, late in the game. Bond sitting next to Levon Hernandez, the winning pitcher last night. Barry Bonds, with his 4 at-bats today, will end up with 355 at-bats. Of course, you have to take into consideration he also walks a few times in a year. A few. 73 this year. One and 2 to Kent. Now Maddox steps off. For Kent, his ABs are over the 500 mark. Inside. Bonds had surgery this year and he'll have it again tomorrow. Kent has been banged up all year with a bad toe. He will probably have surgery. And Kent strikes out. 2 down, and Ellis Burks thinking about having his knees cleaned out again, and Jeff Kent will receive an ovation like Bonds. Another Warrior.
I'm not happy about the last at bat. Still, nice round of applause from the Candlestick faithful.
Here's Armando Rios. Rios lined out to right field with the bases loaded to end the 5th. We got a good at bat against Jeff Williams.
He has definitely showed the Giants organization that he is ready to stay here at the big leagues and make a large contribution. Exciting young player. Had a tough injury this year, diving for a ball. He has some shoulder surgery to repair. Lost a lot of time here. Now you talked about Ellis Burks. He will have surgery. In fact, he's probably going to have it on both legs. And scenario for next year, you start talking about the year 2000. I mean, it's an outfield where you're probably going to benefit by having 4 guys that can play at 3 positions. And there'll be a lot of at-bats for everybody, because I think Bonds is at a point in his career where, 135 games a year is a pretty good projection.
2-2 to Armando Rios. Got him looking into the inning. Maddox strikes out a pair. We'll go to the 9th. 9 runs, 15 hits, and no errors for the Dodgers. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Giants.
Book your travel online with Southwest Airlines, and you'll automatically get double Rapid Rewards flight credits, which means 4 round trips get you a free ticket and some downtime for your computer. And American Express card members can use membership rewards points to earn free Southwest Airlines tickets even faster.
You are now free to move about the country.
Introducing a radically new SUV. The new Nissan Xterra. Choose your sick days wisely.
No, 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 no. No, why me? Don't even think about... Oh, no, no. I hate this thing. You stupid.
Gabriel Ruelas headlines Sunday Night Fights. The former world champ continues his comeback in a lightweight bout. Also in action, super middleweight contender Sid Vanderpool. Sunday Night Fights at 7 on Fox Sports Net. Braves Mets tonight at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Fox Sports Net.
You can't spell amazing season without the A's. And their wild playoff run is right here on Fox Sports Net Bay Area. The A's face the Angels tonight at 7, only on Fox Sports Net Bay Area.
9-4 is the score here in the 9th inning, as the fans bringing out their banners to say goodbye. Santangelo is now in left, Murray in center. Delgado is at second base. And a new pitcher is Julian Tavares. The house that Bonds built.
Yeah, both of them. For Tavares, 47th appearance on the year. And he comes in to nail down the top of the 9th. And he's throwing hard, 96 miles per hour. Wow.
So Tavares not messing around.
He didn't hit that many times this year.
High to Eric Young as he half ducks to get out of the way. A couple of hits for EY this afternoon. Lots of base runners for the Dodgers in this game. In the dirt, 2-1. Tavares to the plate, and Young takes a strike.
Again, 96.
Good velocity.
Yeah, he's reaching back and he's blowing some steam.
Salary drive. Remember those years?
Oh yeah.
You're that veteran player. Oscar Gamble used to say it every September.
We used to say it in August in Chicago. Salary drive simply meant your team was out of it, and you better put up some numbers so you can negotiate for the next year. And it was a lot of sarcasm when a guy would start dropping that line on there, and it hurt. It simply meant that your team was out of it, and you were playing for yourself. Giants haven't had a meaningless ball game since 1996. The Giants fan got a little spoiled the last couple years in September.
Ramon Martinez, now in the shade and foul territory, makes the kick. Yeah, we'd like to thank Ted Griggs and Joe Washington for being able to get this live shot of Candlestick Park. And you know what's interesting about that live shot? You don't see any cars driving out of the parking lots. They have stuck around. Now there's one. Here's Grzelcyk. Look out. And Grzelcyk gets hit. And he gets hit in a bad spot. And the fans are finally, some have woken up. Grzelcyk looking at Tavares. Tavares turned his back on him.
Well, let's watch it. Talking about how hard he's been throwing. And 96 that drills you just below the left shoulder. But he does protect himself with the way he turns, and young hitters watching, that is how you protect yourself. And the only way you can get in position is if the lower part of your body, your legs, are closed so that you can get that shoulder tucked in so you don't get smoked and really hurt yourself.
Sheffield has walked 3 times. He's singled. He's flied out. Grzelcyk may try to steal second. There's a strike. Karros is on deck. 9-4 LA.
10th time this year that Grzelcyk's been drilled, and he's got a huge lead.
In the dirt, and a nice play by Mirabelli. 1 ball and 1 strike. One of the paddings in center field has fallen off, and we're going to drag this baby out some more.
Well, this copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of the San Francisco Giants.
What they ought to do is just have that guy stand there and hold it there the rest of the game.
I think so. And act green.
Yeah,
try and blend in. Did you hang in there for 5 more outs?
Well, did you not say something weird was going to happen?
Yeah, Candlestick was not going to walk us out of here without doing something weird. The whole outfield fence just might collapse.
Play with the gate open. Make it interesting.
Yeah. Make it a ground rule triple or something.
All right, everything's back in order. 1 ball and 1 strike to Sheffield. Look out, up and in, but that was a changeup. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, a little breaking ball there, no intent. Still, it is not a comfortable at bat. Right now, Tavares, when he opens up quickly that front side, he's dragging that arm around and he's losing command of his pitch. And it is not a comfortable at bat for a guy hitting the right side of the box.
High and tight, 3-1. Grzelcyk at first with 1 out. High into left center field. Santangelo. Murray, they're going to come together, and who makes the catch? It's Murray. And they get the out.
Well, guys not used to playing with one another. You could understand if there was a communication problem. Plus, F.P. Santangelo's got that center field mentality where they go and go and go. And they're used to when they call off a ball, guys peel off to the side. But Calvin Murray prevails, and they get the out.
You know, plus right now, the outfield of F.P., Murray, and Bernard, you get 3 center fielders out there. So they think they should catch everything. Here's Eric Karros. Up and away to Karros. 1 ball and no strikes. Karros up for the 6th time in this game. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes. You got to believe that if you're a right-handed hitter, this is a tough at bat.
Now big league hitters fearing a part of the game.
And Karros gets hit.
Well, the rust on Julian Tavares is certainly showing in this inning. And again, it's just a situation where that front side is clearing. He's dragging that arm, and he's losing command of the ball. And it's going right in to the guys hitting from the right side. Heat seekers. Sit up inside and watch that front side clear, and there's the drag. I mean, he's throwing bullets, but he doesn't know where they're going. Just skims the pants, the right hip of Eric Karros.
Mindesty swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Couple of hits in this game. 4 RBIs. One of those hits a home run. 1 for 7 against Tavares. Grzelcyk hit by a pitch at second. Karros hit by a pitch at first. 2 outs. Way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a strike. 1-2.
Shadows starting to creep over the plate.
Popped him up. Rich Aurelia at short. And he puts it away to end the inning. All right. 9-4 Dodgers.
Well, that's the hardest thing about a road trip, is deciding where the best place is going to be for the conditions. Usually there's a little bit of argument about, oh, no, it'll be way better here. Or, no, trust me, this is the spot. It's always, no, is it going to be epic? Is it going to be huge? Is it going to be small and junky? After that, wheel into the Chevron, get the cooler loaded up with goodies, tank up with some Techron, and we're revved and ready to go.
For a great ride, use Chevron with Techron.
Oh, dude.
Over 70 million people
are receiving an education on the internet this year. 7 out of 10 students on the web say they are getting better grades.
One day, training for every job on Earth.
Training for every job on Earth will be available on the internet.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Virtually all internet traffic travels across the systems of one company, Cisco Systems, empowering the internet generation.
Are you ready?
Are you?
Hey, Jeff. Now listen, I got it right here, buddy. It's icy cold and tasting great. Now come on, Jeff, you tell me, is there anybody in this world who deserves this here Pepsi more than you?
Hi, Jeff.
See you later, Jeff.
Now that's what I call motivation.
I don't know where she came from.
Don't worry, Jeff. There's always Daytona.
Giants Baseball is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. By the folks at Nissan, designers of the all-new Xterra, the ultimate sport utility vehicle. Xterra, it's here. By Pepsi, the joy of cola. By Dodge, do not follow, do not conform, be different. And by TCI.
High above the ballpark. It's 9-4 in favor of the Dodgers. Jeff Shaw comes in to pitch, and he's facing J.T. Snow here in the 9th. And the first pitch to Snow, and Snow pops it up. Third base side. Beltre, Grzelcyk. It's Grzelcyk who makes the call and the catch. And there's 1 out here in the 9th. Trinidad Hubbard, the left fielder. And there's Shaw. And the round of applause you heard is for J.T. Snow. And the hitter will be Rich Aurelia.
Well, there's been a few office pools here the last couple of weeks in anticipation of who the last out would be. And we're not that far away from finding out. All the guys we had in the pool were on the Dodgers team.
Here's Rich Aurelia. And Aurelia takes a strike. Rich Aurelia is 1 for 3. Had a base hit in the 5th inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Shaw at the belt, he throws, and Aurelia lines this one into center field. Coming in is White, and he can't get it. Aurelia with a 1-out single, bringing Ramon Martinez to the plate. Now, there's always something that that is kept track of. The last out in a ballpark, the first out, the first hit, the last out, and Rich Aurelia now with a base hit.
Well, we hope it's not the last hit. But so far, he's holding that title.
Martinez hitting for the first time, and he hits a high fly ball to right field. Mondesi coming in, that's going to fall. And a snap throw to the shortstop, Grzelcyk, hoping to force Aurelia, and the Giants have two runners on.
Well, it all started out with a little single with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th.
What a story.
I know it. Yeah, it's tough being a romantic, I gotta tell you. It's tough.
Doug Mirabelli, pinch hit in the 7th, stayed in the game. He drew a walk. And Mirabelli on the first pitch pops it back and out of play. The dirt to the backstop. Had no chance.
It looked like it may have hit the lip of the plate. Well, all year long, the Giants had that little knack of being able to get something going late in the ball game and at least get the tying or winning run up to the plate, and that would be quite a victory right now if they could do that, to get this crowd into it and fire them up one last time.
And Mirabelli with a good cut, and he misses 1 and 2. Shaw is the closer for the Dodgers. And he comes in with 34 saves. This is not a save situation. 1 and 2. And Mirabelli goes down swinging, 2 down, and it's up to Marvin Bernard.
Oh, that was nasty. Good hard slider at just perfect location outside off the plate. Now that's Shaw's bread and butter. It's a subtle pitch. The break on it is late. It's not very big, but boy, he's been a pretty good living with that pitch right there. Nasty.
Marvin Bernard, a couple of hits. He had a solo home run in the 1st inning. And the fans are on their feet. Here's the pitch. Bernard hits it on the ground to Karras. Eric Karras will go to the bag, and that's the ball game. So Marvin Bernard ends the ball game by grounding out to Eric Karras. And the fans here at Candlestick Park singing na 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 na.
Come on, you had it going.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot the word.
Hey, goodbye. That's the only one you have to remember, because that's what it's all about today. And if you had Marvin Bernard in the pool, you were the winner.
Now Dusty Baker comes out, and he will touch bases. Dusty's looking for the manager, Gerald Johnson.
I think he is.
Johnson.
Davey Johnson. I think that Dusty Baker was on the way out there to shake hands with the Dodgers skipper. The Dodgers came in here and they played the Giants tough. They were not going to let the Giants have a celebration at their expense, and you would expect nothing else of the Dodgers, which is one of the reasons why this rivalry is so great. But now the game is over, and history has ended here at Candlestick Park. And what happens now is a celebration of what was in this ballpark.
And, of course, everybody is thinking about the new ballpark, but it was only fitting that these two teams would end it, because that's how they started it.
Back in 1958, Ruben Gomez fired the first pitch against the Dodger uniform, and 42 years later, the Giants, for the third time, or actually the second time, they open up another ballpark next year. So Candlestick Park is over. The era has ended, and the Giants today will pay tribute to many of the uniforms and many of the players that stood center stage at this altar. And I can't wait to see it.
And that's what is waiting for you. There's a huge post-game show that's coming up, and if you stay right here, you will see it. The final score in the last ball game ever played here at Candlestick Park, it's the Dodgers 9 and the Giants 4. And for us, we certainly would like to say goodbye, old friend, and thanks for the memories.